Okay. I introduced myself in case you didn't know. You're just subscribed because you just saw like a funny video, your thumbnail, and you're like, I just got to sub to that guy. So welcome. People are coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and retweet the stream again, let people know that we are live. I am here with Chadvision. Oh, let me fix your avatar a little bit. You're a little let me fix that. My apologies. There you go. Okay, I just had to scoot you over a little bit. And if it looks like there's like a big blank space, like I made our avatar smaller because you might spoilers for the stream, you might be seeing some graphics pop up. I'm already Yeah, we got like the on CNN when they do like the 3D render of like this is where the missile hit. That's gonna be us when we drop the MD Geist AK restoration. Yeah, we made bingo cards. We'll show those in a second, but we put that in the dead center because it's guaranteed pretty much. It's got to be MD Geist. Has there never been an AK release of anything yet? Oh. They release it on Neuralink where it like projects it into your brain. Oh, double audio? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Is this guy supposed to be silent?
Hey, I'm fixing things. That's why we're waiting to get into the stuff because we're letting people come in and we're fixing issues as they come up. But we should be good now. I was messing with the audio, and so just let me know in the chat if you can hear me, and let me know if you can hear Chad fine. Chad, go ahead and just say
Can you hear me now? Damn.
Yeah, I think you were playing double. My apologies.
Oh, really?
Let me know if he's still muted now.
Am I good? Can you hear me?
Truth is saying audio is fixed now.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Truth, I trust you. You've watched so much Pokemon that like if you lied to me, it would be like pooping on the grave of Satoshi Tajiri, who is still alive.
Yeah, future projected shits.
Awesome. People are saying they hear it good now. So we got
fine, good.
We got the technical difficulties out of the way. Glad we were able to get rid of that early. But yeah, if maybe you didn't hear, I'm just the avatars look a little small on screen because there's going to be some projections up there. We got our bingo cards, and we're also going to project the Discotek stream, so you don't need to keep both tabs opened. But there's going to be some stuff on the screen. That's why we're a little bit smaller. Or a little bit smaller than usual. Also going to crack open a cold one. So let's just show our bingo cards. Let me I'm gonna retweet the stream real quick. Just let people know we're live. And I will show people our bingo cards. We'll talk about our picks. Some of the stuff is things that were just like, oh, this feels like something Discotek would license, or they've licensed other entries in this franchise. And then others are just like, we're hoping and praying that we get this.
I mean, mine was just all things. That was my entire list. Is just stuff like that. So John's is a more serious list.
Yeah, mine is
more seriously than I did.
Mine is more analytical. Chad shows his with his heart.
Yeah, that's the only way you could do things. Don't you even watch anime?
That's true. That's what Shinzo Abe would have wanted. So I'll show you our bingo cards. Here we go. Mine is the white one, Chad's is the black one. Let me just scoot this over a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay, so the bingo cards are on screen. Yeah, you should be able to. The Chad's are more visible than mine. I definitely should have gone with an aesthetic.
You should use that fucking random bingo site.
Yeah, Chad used a fucking bingo card generator website, and I did mine in Photoshop, which took more time and looks worse.
But at least you did them like subtitles, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And we
kind of anime related.
Yeah, that was intentional. This guy loves y'all to hell. Yeah, we are all about the piss subs. I also misspelled one of these. I put Dinosaurus, which is, if you don't know, it was a 2000 Sunrise anime that aired on Fox Kids, and that just kind of felt like a little Discotek coded to me. But it's called like Dinosaurs, but I put Dinosaurus on my list because I've been called out already. I am a LARPer. I am a Dinosaurs LARPer. And you know,
I don't even know what Dinosaurs is, so you know.
You can't LARP it if you acknowledge you don't know what it is, so you're a better person than me. Not dinosaurs, that is a different thing.
Dinosaurs?
Yes, that is a different thing.
Yes, you could be saying it sounds made up to me, but you know, I'll believe it.
So I'll talk a little bit about my list first. There's a couple things that I picked just because I was like, oh, Discotek did other parts of this franchise, and so I suspect this is what's going to be announced, and that's why I have Digimon Tamers with Japanese audio, Aim for the Ace Final Stage, Lupin the Third TV Collection 3. Those are kind of like for me, they're like, oh, those are like super expected, because those should be coming out. And then there's a couple of things that are tangential to that, like Fuma Conspiracy on Blu-ray. Like, come on, you've done every other Lupin the Third thing. Fuma Conspiracy needs a re-release. The only person I know who has it is Chad, who has the
I do have a green DVD. Got it for $4 on eBay like a million years ago.
Yeah, and now no one has it, and it's like, give us a re-release, please.
No, don't re-release it. Only I can have it. It's mine and mine alone.
You should get it graded and put it in one of those glass cases.
So I can never watch it.
Yeah, exactly. And then perfect. I have like Spielbahn, because I assumed they were going to do a Metal Hero series, and one of the clues they posted was the theme from Jaws, and so I'm like, okay, Spielbahn kind of works. I also put Blue SWAT because I had 25 spaces, and I was like, just gonna guess another Metal Hero series. Neighborhood Story that's a shoujo series, and I have that because Discotek did the other two. They're called the Trendy Romance Trilogy of Boys Over Flowers, Marmalade Boy, and Neighborhood Story. And Neighborhood Story is the only one Discotek hasn't released. They just re-released Boys Over Flowers on Blu-ray, so I'm just like, hey, let's get Neighborhood Story next, please. Cutie Honey Flash, again, they're doing every Cutie Honey entry. You might as well get Flash in there, right? Pat Labor on TV, they just did the OVAs, so I figure probably TV would be next, right? Metalder and B-Fighter I was also considering, and I even gave those to Chad to be like, hey, you should put these on your list, but Chad was like, no,
and I refused.
Yeah, he refused because he's like, I don't know what those are, and I have to go with my heart, which I do respect.
Yeah. Go with your heart every time.
And so a Super 1, because the last Kamen Rider they did was Skyrider, the next Kamen Rider in sequence would be, I think it's actually the Z Cross movie, but that's like a movie TV special, so I just went with Super 1. He's also a wanted fugitive, so I don't know what the status is on that.
We're gonna find him. What's this?
Yeah, Discotek's gonna find him. Like it's gonna be like the dub for Ninja Robots. They're gonna put a bounty on him. I have Beast King, Go Lion, and Voltron as two different entries because they are two different things. Discotek has done a lot of the Saburo Yatsude Mecha Toei lineage, and I think that Go Lion and Dairugger are like the only entries they haven't released, and they're both tied to Voltron. They also released Saber Rider, which was a World Entertainment Productions production. So awkward. But that's tied to Voltron, so it's like, okay, you've danced around Voltron a bunch of times, maybe we'll get some Voltron. And I put Beast King Go Lion on there as well if we get the Japanese version first. I wasn't sure where they'd go with that. And then just some other things that just felt like Discotek coded. You know, we both shared some Golgo 13 Queen Bee. We're both fans of that. They've done Golgo 13 movie. Chad, tell us about your choices and why you chose some particular things.
Okay, so you know, the top row, it's just all like animal coded. I was like, dark for some reason, Dark Cat. I have Dark Cat on DVD. It's awful, but you know, the 4K remaster. Who knows? Who knows where that's at? Inuyashiki never got released on Blu-ray or anything. It's just on Amazon. That would be great to have, great to own. Dog Soldier. I almost bought this on Laserdisc for like $4 or something. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend the money. And now I regret it. It's been like 15 years since that happened.
If people don't know maybe people don't know what Dog Soldier is or why it's infamous.
It's made by the guy who made Rikio, the manga Rikio. And it's
there might be a certain plot point that makes it
pretty controversial. It's AIDS.
The government is hiding the cure for AIDS.
I think it's a story we need to hear right now. So.
yeah. In these troubling times.
In these troubling times, the cure for AIDS. And then Madball 34. I do have this on DVD, so
it does need a Blu-ray.
Yeah, but more people need it, so that's why. I did put the Fuma Conspiracy, even though I want to hoard that to myself. But you know, it might be on here. I was thinking they always do cartoons, so that's why I have like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs and Spiral Zone. Spiral Zone's a weird one. It has a great theme song. It's got a bunch of people who worked on like Batman the Animated Series and shit writing on it. But for that second row, Guyver, always been a big fan of Guyver. I have the OVAs, but you know, someone else might want them. So no, it'd be great if they had like a Blu-ray release. I have no idea what the quality of that is. I haven't seen anything past that DVD quality. So
I also think the Guyver OVA is like the rights are owned by like a musician, like a famous musician. Is it the guy from Bush? It's some weird band, like I think I'd need to check into that. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking with you. I'm pretty sure it's the
rights. It's Glenn Danzig owns it.
Oh yeah, of course you would.
No,
I like that the first row has the animal theme, and then the second row is the Deadly Warrior theme with Spiral Zone, Mellow Link, and Cardcaptor Sakura.
Yeah, it's Sonic Soldier Borgman, obviously. That would be great if they released Borgman. I mean, I just put like a lot of like, it'd be cool to have that. Borgman's great. Borgman was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Master Keaton. How many episodes is Master Keaton? I actually just put that on there because I like his other work.
And they did just release Monster, so like.
Oh, they did? Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
And I believe so. It's 26 episodes, and then there's like a 15 episode OVA, but the OVA is literally just like more episodes. So most people just say, "Oh, it's a 37 episode series."
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
I think that math adds up. Hold on. I think it's a 26 episode TV series and then 15 OVA, but yeah, basically the OVA is literally just more episodes because they're like, you know, they're like mysteries that like they're pretty episodic.
Gotcha. So the other thing on my list that you haven't, I don't think you had on yours, is Trava Fist Planet.
That'd be good.
It's a prequel to Redline
that no one talks about. It's so
no one talks about. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
it has a lot of people who worked on like Fully Cooley, so it has that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. Those characters are in.
Yeah, they're in Redline, like Shinkai and Trava. I was gonna say I forgot his name for a second. He's in the title.
I forgot Trava. Yeah, the guy
because Shinkai is like the standout character.
Yeah, Shinkai's hilarious. We watched Trava Fist Planet, then went straight into Redline, and then when Shinkai shows up, we're like,
it's funnier. Yeah, it's funnier when like, oh, this guy, you know, he shows up and he's just eating. He's eating just the food at the table. He's like stealing food.
And especially in Japanese, where he just sounds like a guy. He sounds like they got an office worker. To
Yes,
voice
it sounds just like a Japanese salaryman, but he's like a lobster alien.
But yeah, definitely up there. Travel Fist Planet definitely would like a release of that. And then let's see, last row, Anne of Green Gables and Heidi. Just some world masterpiece theater. Obviously, Apocalypse Zero. I got recommended that from Sailor Moon, the manga.
Was it Minako who's reading
Yeah,
Apocalypse?
Minako was reading Apocalypse Zero. Obviously Megami Tensei. Throw that in there.
Oh,
Who
okay.
knows?
I didn't even notice that there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I put the full title in there. Tom Sawyer. Big fan of Injun Joe. One of the greatest Native American characters. One of my people.
I was gonna say, I guess
No,
to clarify, Chad is Native American.
I am a Native American. No, and then the last row is just all Tomino things that I don't think are released. Well, I was gonna say I got Wings of Rion on DVD not that long ago, but it's like it's 2 episodes a disc.
Yes,
which sucks.
Oh yes, a 6-episode show should not take up this much space on my shelf.
Yeah. Brain Powered, obviously they have a Blu-ray remaster of that, so that would be great to own. Classic series, Brain Powered. They couldn't show the opening if they would they have to like cut their own trailer if they
maybe because it has all the boobs in it.
Yeah, the whole opening is just all nudity.
Bandai did like an edited trailer for their original release. Maybe they play that.
Yeah, the weird one is where it just has like key art. Garzy's Wing, obviously. I want a 4K remaster of Garzy's Wing. Classic OVA by Yoshiyuki Tomino.
Damn you, what's his name?
Damn you,
Takeru no yeah, it's Yamato Takeru no Mikoto.
Takeru no Mikoto, yeah.
Damn you, Yamato Takeru no Mikoto.
You're so easy going.
You're so easy going.
What a great dub. It's everything about it is perfect. There's nothing wrong. There's never been anything better than Garzy's. If you watch Gundam, push that aside. Garzy's Wings, where it's at.
It's true. Gundam was cool back in the day. This is
he had to he had to work up to Garzy's Wing.
Yeah,
he had to do a little Gundam, a little Ideon, those are just like footnotes to Garzy's Wing. So I'm looking forward to them. Obviously that's going to be in here. They're going to release it. It'd be great if there was an HD remaster of Garzy's Wing.
I will say I was trying to get some ideas for like what I could put on my bingo card, and so Discotek does like the clues, like the unhelpful clues, and I was looking at other people's guesses to try and like help like get an idea. And this is gonna sound really mean, but some of y'all suck at guessing. So like if they I'm just gonna say if they post a clip from Transformers, the answer is probably not Transformers. I don't know if you've realized that. I don't know if you've caught on. When they post a clip from Mortal Kombat, the answer probably isn't going to be Mortal Kombat. Like, people are literally guessing the thing they posted a clip from. It's like, oh, they posted a clip from Beast Wars. It's like, we're getting Beast Wars. It's like, that's not how these work.
No, they're supposed to be hints, not...
Like...
not obvious clues.
Yeah. I also...
I do think those are funny. I guess a lot of people just kind of skim and type whatever, but...
I've also seen people guessing things that are, like, readily available right now. Like, I told you about this where someone was guessing Gatchaman, and it's like, dude, you can buy Gatchaman right now. It's on the Sentai store. Like, you can buy...
I think it's on sale.
Yeah, like, you could get it. Like,
you could get all of it for, like, $20 or something.
Another thing, and this is, like, this is less of, like, their fault, but it is something that I think more people should take note of, is things that, like, are kind of in have like rights issues. Um, and I understand that like that for that case, people might just not be clued into that, because I see a lot of people every time these go around, people guess stuff like Slayers. Um, the thing with Slayers is that Slayers is distributed by Inoki Films, and Discotek does not work with Inoki Films anymore. That's Inoki Films was the distributor for a lot of stuff that Discotek used to put out, but they no longer work with them. That's why the J9 series went out of print abruptly. Something happened where they are no longer on good business terms. And yeah, they are not licensing anything that goes through Inoki. And so Slayers is through Inoki, the J9 series was through Inoki. All of the Akira Tsuburaya shows were through Inoki, so like Gun Frontier, Cosmo Warrior Zero, the Baram 1 anime, Devil Lord Dante or Demon Lord Dante. All that stuff is like kind of off the table. Same that Kare Kano is also through Inoki. That's off the table. Surungle is off the table. I know everyone wants Surungle. I see it every day. When's Surungle coming out? But unfortunately, that's probably not going to come from Discotek. The JoJo's OVA, they've said, unfortunately, they don't want that distributed. There's a lot of anime that are owned by Toshiba, that Toshiba doesn't want to release, and that includes like some titles that we really want, but to them it's like, oh, this is not worth us dealing with. So that's stuff like Dominion Tank Police and Fight Ixer 1, the Ushio and Tora OVA. Yeah, so that stuff is like kind of off the table. I was actually a little surprised because the Dog of Flanders movie Toshiba was involved, and I asked Shabes about it. Last night we did a stream, and I asked him like, how were you able to get the Dog of Flanders movie? I think I called it an OVA movie. Isn't that Toshiba was on the production committee, and he said that like he's like, I don't know all the details, but while Toshiba was involved in the case of Dog of Flanders, it was such a big property that there are other rights holders involved that have more say, and through that they're able to make a deal. But other stuff that like Dominion Tank Police and Fight Ixer 1 is, unfortunately, Toshiba doesn't seem interested in doing those. If they do start announcing those, that's awesome, because I love Fight Ixer 1 and Dominion Tank Police is a ton of fun. But those are more unlikely. So just a little heads up if you want to guess in the future. When people guess those things, it doesn't really annoy me as much as people guessing things that are like readily available to purchase right now.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon. Are you guys gonna get Dragon Ball Super? Looks like the stream for Discotek. I'm gonna pull up the stream and project it once it starts. We got about 4 minutes, it looks like. But yeah, in the chat, what are some stuff you're hoping for? Tell us what you're hoping to see. I just drank a giant soda, so I'm gonna turn my head away from the mic for a second.
Yeah, you gotta turn your head away from the mic to breathe.
That's an iconic reference right there.
Yeah, iconic reference. An iconic anime reference.
Yeah. Digimon Movie Set 3. I thought they had already announced that. I haven't been following the Digimon movie stuff. I haven't really dug into Digimon. I wanted to start with I wanted to do Adventure 1 subbed and go through it. But I haven't started yet. I haven't found the time. They will never do Baron Omatsuri. Yeah, I remember is it G-Kids who just got they got that license for all of Mamoru Hosoda's films, quote unquote all of his films, and people were like, does that include Digimon and Baron Omatsuri? And it's like, no.
And why won't they do Baron Omatsuri?
I was shocked to find out that was never released over here.
Have they released? I guess there are a bunch of missing One Piece stuff. But I mean, that's a weird one. I feel like you would expect that one to have been.
Yeah, it is, especially because like with One Piece, it was doing pretty poorly for a while, and they literally stopped dubbing it just because it wasn't, worth it, because no one was watching it. But then it came back, and so they had to kick into high gear and start dubbing stuff as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they should. I mean, there's a bunch of movies and stuff that they didn't do any of the early movies, as far as I'm aware. So, I mean, that's the 6th movie, and they didn't do up to that. So,
is it 6th? I thought it was 4th.
I'm pretty sure it's the 6th one. I think it was the 4th you watched because Ben skips them.
Maybe. No, we only skipped the Cursed Sword because Ben was like, okay, the movies aren't great, but this one is so bad it offends me. And I was like, if that's how you feel, we can skip it.
Yeah, I think that's the first full-length one, and it's like not worth. The other ones are fine because they're like an hour.
Yeah, it's like they're not great, but they're unoffensive. It's like,
yeah,
I do like in the first.
I think the first one is
the first one.
The fourth one is the.
I was gonna say in the first one when Luffy beats the main villain and he beats the shit out of that guy. I was like, Jesus Christ, Luffy!
Like, slow down.
Yeah, he's already dead. Please. Birdie the Mighty is probably not getting licensed because that is also in rights hell because it's owned by Aniplex. Sorry to see. That's I hate being the I'm here to rain on your parade. That show you like is not getting licensed.
It's Aniplex. Please release a $200 version.
Yeah, that's what they would do.
With some special features, I guess. I don't know. I bought like they had that Sentai sale, and I bought the Dororo special edition. And I was like, oh, this is kind of. I assume this is just what you get if you buy those like $200.
Yeah, except with the Sentai one is decently priced,
like $30 or something.
Aniplex is so silly. There's like a Nanaha thing that Discotek can't release because it's in Aniplex jail.
Yeah, we gotta break him out of jail like Ricky-O. He just punched the wall so Aniplex down.
Yeah.
Get all the anime.
Dub Saint Seiya again. Yes.
Yes.
It's the fucking Morbius of anime releases. They just keep releasing it and it flops every time. And we're like, no. This time we'll do it.
Add more curse words this time.
Yeah. Maybe fuck you, Death Mask.
No, he's got to say. They've just got to start saying slurs this time around and see if that works.
Yeah, they always refer to
really?
Kiki. When Kiki shows up, they're just like, oh, it's the midget again.
Oh no. Why'd they dub it like this? Yeah, it's weird that the last stuff they just curse all the time. What was there a reason they did that?
Toei wanted it dubbed because they were doing it to promote the live action movie.
So they were like, "Oh, it's got to be no." But why is it dubbed? Why do they have curse words?
I don't know.
Are they like saying fuck?
I think that was a Sentai decision, and then Netflix had them redub those because there are 2 versions.
Weird. I have those old Sentai dub DVDs.
Or ADV.
Oh, the ADV, yeah, ADV, yeah. What? It's safe to.
Looks like Discotek stream is popping up, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a window here so that we can see it.
Yeah, 50 seconds left. Okay, sweet. Yeah, they should redub Cardcaptor Sakura, but for Tomoyo, get the voice of Ralph Wiggum for real this time.
Yes.
And not just someone who sounds like Ralph Wiggum. That's my hope. Dub all 79 episodes with the Simpsons cast.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna unmute their stream so we should be hearing their audio. I'm gonna take our bingo cards off the screen for just a second, and we can pull them back up during the stream, just so there's more room.
Are you watching it on Twitch?
Twitch? No, it's on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, you just had an ad.
This?
Yeah.
This is their stream. This is the stream.
I have something else. Oh, it is. Oh wow, it shows. Am I behind? Oh yeah, I am behind.
It's okay.
Damn. Okay, I fixed it. I was like, what the hell is on screen on the stream? It's totally different than what I have.
Dude, that dog love Urotsuki Doji. Heck yeah.
Wouldn't they be happy?
Yeah, can we stop with the Doom posting?
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure, Truth in the chat, he's like a Higurashi guy. Pretty sure that the title is actually like When the Cicadas Cry.
Yeah, no, they have a bunch of, it's When Cicadas Cry, and then it's When
Seagulls Cry.
The other one.
When Seagulls Cry.
Yeah.
Because Umineko is seagull.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you got it. You got it down.
I know a little Nihongo news.
I haven't seen that many seagulls lately, but I do not live on the coast anymore, so that makes sense.
We see turtles, though.
Yeah, at least we see turtles. Yeah, there's like 1,000 seagulls at my high school and just shit on everyone all the time. It was funny.
They would be like,
I never got shit on. I dodged.
I thought my joke was funny. The seagulls are shitting on people. They're just like, yo, fat boy. I remember when Urotsuki Doji was announced and people saw the character designs and were like, is this Shin Megami Tensei? Because it's Kitazume.
Yeah. Well, this time it will be Shin Megami Tensei. It's got to be in 144p though. I don't know. They got to.
So yeah, you get the Akemi Nakajima with the green tint.
Yeah, reposted on Twitter 1,000 times. I gotta get the giant Gorg Blu-ray.
I can't believe you don't have it.
I have the DVD.
Be advised, citizens.
I'm gonna make it a little louder.
Oh my god.
Out.
It's Lupin the Third.
Oh, the Zenigata movie.
A lot of innocent people lost their lives in that attack.
I'm surprised you didn't put this on your list.
I thought G-Kids was gonna do it.
Stay far away from Lupin the Third.
I'm the one who will finally catch Lupin the Third. That's my mission.
This movie was really good. This is one of my favorite Koike movies.
Ew, there's no way you're the Lupin I know.
I should have known.
You're looking at the true arch-villain. I am Lupin the Third. Boom. This world isn't big enough for there to be two of me.
And because of your supposed role in the bombing, this country has marked you for death.
Let's pray the grand finale isn't ours.
You've gotten yourself tangled up in a pretty big mess, haven't you?
It is time for us to introduce ourselves.
I'm more of a fan of the classic Lupin cast, the Tony Oliver, Richard Epcar as Jigen. But I think that for this tone, these voices actually fit pretty good.
Unfortunately for you, I'm just a simple cop. All I know how to do is arrest criminals.
Finally, two Lupins.
He's one tough old bastard.
All right, Team Discotek assemble for our first license announcement of the panel. Lupin the Third, Zenigata, and the Two Lupins is coming to Blu-ray.
Nice.
One of the coolest one of these OVAs too.
Yeah, absolutely. Dynamite look. So, fellas, can you tell us a little bit about this one?
It's the last of the OVA installments that Koike has done, and it's the one that a lot of people are going, is this going to get a disc? It's weirdly missing, and no one's talking about it.
Well, now we're talking about it, so here we go.
Yeah, questions about timing, but we are bringing it to you, and this is going to be coming to Blu-ray later in 2026, so you can complete your Lupin the Third Takashi Koike OVA collection. Bam! All new license announcement. So let's get right into it. for the Discotek Media Industry Panel at Otakon 2026. You might say the hand up there is to advise you to stop for
Put
your
my
own
hand
safety,
on the
but no,
screen where
no,
the
that's a high
pie
five.
is.
That's what that is. That's a high five. First of all, let's do this the usual way. Anybody know what day it is? Huh, chat? Chat, what day is it, chat? Do you know what day it is? That's right. It's Discotek Day. And on this Discotek Day, we're going to have a lot of great announcements for you. So for our next announcement, once again, I have to give you a caution. Do not fall in love with tigers.
Toradora?
Because we are bringing Toradora
damn.
I knew it!
back to Blu-ray.
Is that on your bingo?
Nope!
Now, Justin, this is kind of a full circle thing.
Damn,
for you,
we're
right? Because
losing.
you worked on this release for the old publisher.
It is. It's thanks to this show that I got to do a whole lot of discs for NIS America back in the day, including the Blu-rays. And it was really cool to get a chance to jump back in and do them again.
And I don't know about you guys, but when this show came out, I loved it. This was the first, first of its kind, you know?
I very much
Damn.
loved the show. I remember reviewing
Every time
the
it's
DVD
not
when it
MD
first
guys,
came
so I'm
out,
just gonna.
and I was
I take psychic
very sad that
damage.
we could have the clip past YouTube copy protection. I had that clip ready.
I've been waiting for MD guys
This
for
show
years.
came out when I was a kid, and so it was one of the first anime that I was exposed to that I knew was Japanese, so that was anime. So it's pretty interesting to go back to a show like that for me. It's one of the shows that I grew up with. So
making us feel old.
That sound you hear is the rest of us just crumbling into dust.
Rest easy, fans. You won't have to wait much longer. We have, bam, rescued Toradora.
Nice.
Watch out for additional thieves.
So, how's that humble pie tasting?
Oh! Red Jacket on SD Blu-ray?
That'd be nice. What if it's new episodes dubbed?
I mean,
We
the
dubbed the
thing that
rat.
was stopping me from thinking that was that it's 75 episodes, but I don't know, maybe they did it. Maybe they went, yeah, let's go.
Oh. Are they putting it back? Oh, yeah.
I like that old promo. It's straight and to the point, and I'm going to be saying "Boy" for weeks. But it's been kind of.
Do you know why we're using that promo, Mike?
Nice.
Why are we using that promo, Mark?
Nothing else would get past.
Nothing else could get past YouTube's copyright bots.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was ready to give up. They're like, why don't you try some of those old short promos? Maybe won't get by. That was the one that got by.
Well, we get asked about this a lot because it's a classic, and it's been a long and winding road to bring Lupin the Third Part 2 to a modern format. So can you guys talk about the ordeal you had to go through?
For this project, we went back to everything, and the original DVDs we did were 4 years of work. We did one a year, and it took a while to put that out. I went back to all the original files, and essentially we ended up having to redo the dub, everything from the master materials. This time it's not bit starved as much as it was before, because to fit as many episodes, we didn't have as much bit rate on DVD. And so we did it in SD because the upscale wasn't the greatest, but in SD it's fine. The colors are great. It looks good. It's all on 4 discs and 1 set. It's got all of the dubs, all the subs. We went through and improved and fixed translation errors, everything. So this is kind of like the definitive set for Lupin the Third Part 2.
Nice.
Would like to point out that it doesn't include any
Okay.
new
No
dubbed
new dub.
material, so it's just everything that currently exists.
So it's I believe it's 78 or 79 of the original English dubbed episodes from the early 2000s that aired on Adult Swim. And then it's the 2 streamline episodes for Aloha Lupin and Albatross: The Wings of Death with the Bob
Someone in the
Bergen.
chat said
I'd
now
say
part-
the
part
comments
two
saying
to Tony
SD
Oliver
Blu-ray
Lupin
for
from
Part
the-
3.
Part 3
They
has a
have
real
it on
Blu-ray.
Those are all on there.
Yeah,
You know,
Part 3
if
has a
you
real
remember
Blu-ray.
I have it
stuff
on
that was
Blu-ray.
I do
the
too.
sets,
It's on real
but
Blu-ray.
Better this time. Cool outtakes and stuff like that.
Got
So
that
I think
shit in
people will
HD,
enjoy this.
bro.
This is a 100% upgrade of the old sets for sure.
I'm definitely of the school of thought that I definitely prefer good standard definition to a questionable upscale.
It looks very good. if
But
you
yeah, it
want
would
to
be
know how
nice
long
to have
I've
a
been
full
working on
dub
it,
of
I was
Lupin.
working
But
on
It
the
would.
last
It would.
one.
I just.
Yeah, it took a while
I
to
understand
get
it's
through
a big
everything for
ask.
this because this was a
yeah, it's a big ask, and
monumental
sometimes people do
undertaking.
need to listen to
Hopefully, people will put
Yasuo
this right on their
Yamada.
shelf with
You got to
parts
get
1,
some of his.
3,
You
4,
got to
and
get that in your
5.
brain.
I'm gonna
directly into your ears.
You can still get most of those from Discotek Media, but bam, this is rescued. But let's take a second to admire the cool artwork package that you put together for this, Brady.
It's
So
fun.
we
I
got
think
the,
I got the
we got
last
the
two
O-ring
Blu-ray.
as
I mean
usual.
Blu-rays,
And
DVDs for
what I
this
like
like not
about
that
this,
long ago
what I
either
noticed
too.
when I was assembling
So that
these
guy in the
videos
chat that
is
just
you
bought
take the
one.
O-ring off, and you have the cover, and that's the same. And then you swip to the inside cover, but look at the spine there. The spine artwork is different. You got a different face for Lupin.
Oh yeah. I just I wanted to make it different. Like I
Yeah,
always
Pink
try to
Jacket's
make
on
it
Blu-ray.
so. For instance,
I got
like
it
with
on
the
my shelf.
original
Yes.
Lupin the Third.
I'm looking at it right now.
Had Lupin
I'm
on the
juggling
spines,
my
if you flipped
hands.
it around, you could
Pink
put
Jacket is on
a
Blu-ray.
team
Yes.
essentially in a
Right.
row if you wanted to. Like I try to do little things like that in case you like one or the other. That kind of thing.
Well, touches like that really matter, I think, and it's always good to see. And I also love this particular key art of the gang tumbling.
Yeah, these were done for, I believe, France or something like that. Like the French actually, I believe they had these commissioned for their sets, and we were able to get them for ours, and so we kind of spiced up this set a bit.
Awesome.
It definitely fits with the goofier nature of this particular entry. So
yeah, for sure. I actually really they really captured the style of the show with this art for sure.
And let's check out the beautiful individual disc art.
It's all very similar to the other sets. Like I tried to keep it all consistent so people don't beat me up in the streets.
Right. Is this now?
It might still beat them up in the
Is
streets.
this black and white line art that you cleaned
let's
up,
get
or
them.
Did you get this from somewhere else?
This is all from the set.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but now I'm thinking.
Very thankfully, TMS has really
you've
high
accepted
quality scans of all of the set day for all of these series actually. So they're not actually like photocopies like you usually get. They're actually the scans of the direct sketches, I'm pretty sure. So it was pretty easy just to clean it up, contrast it a bit and include it.
It's always nice when you can have artwork like that.
For sure.
And so, you can already still get Lupin the Third Part 1, 3, and 4. Those are in stock at the Media OCD store. Not too hard to find elsewhere, but here's where you can fill the gap in and have all 4 of the first Lupin the Third series on Blu-ray disc. And since this is a PowerPoint presentation, I just had to throw in an infographic with color-coded jacket graphics, because we're still your #1 source for Lupin the Third. You can get Part 1, 2, 3, and 4 from us.
The whole series is only on 4 discs. Yeah, with a Blu-ray, with an SD Blu-ray, you can do that. Fist of the North Star is like 150 episodes, and it's on 3 discs.
That are still in print. And also in the past year,
it all just depends on the
covered in our last
file size
Otakon
and everything.
panel,
But
these
yeah,
came
no,
out
they
over
could
the
get a
winter.
lot of stuff on
We've
Blu-ray
got
discs.
sets
I think they're
of
dual layered
5
as well.
TV
So
specials from the 90s. Can you talk about those for a quick second?
We collected, they're all in HD. They're actually really good scans. And, they have all the dubs from back when they were created. The ones from the UK, the ones from the US, like everything that we could include on these, we did. We tried to one-up ourselves from the original single releases we did, because we did all of them on singles first, and then now we're collecting them in case you missed them.
Well, I think what's very important is that a few of those specials did not come out on Blu-ray initially. So this
correct.
is the way
Some of
to
them
get them
are
on
DVD.
Blu-ray.
As said in the chat earlier,
exactly.
someone
That's
said in the chat, "Are we never getting the JoJo's OVA?"
Yeah,
No, we
the
talked about
cool
this. It's not
Dazaki
coming
ones
out.
from
No.
the earlies, and then
yeah, unfortunately, no.
It's kind of interesting to watch them all too, because it's kind of
the only
you get to
person
see
that's allowed to
how
own it is
anime kind
John.
of changed with the times.
I do have the
through
complete
Lupin,
box set.
really, because they all
I'll be
after
buried
the
with it.
Dazaki ones, they all become sort of
it's
different
gonna go with
styles
him
in
to his
themselves,
grave.
really, with different people interpreting Lupin the Third. So it kind of gets kind of interesting the further you go into these.
Awesome.
Especially like Island of Assassins and around that era, it gets to be really, really kind of interesting.
Yeah, and if you want to read all about that sort of thing, these sets have pretty good liner notes and essays and things.
I'm just thinking about this bingo card. He had us do 25.
Oh, yeah, we went back and updated.
I feel like if we did 9,
too.
we'd have a chance. There's no way we're
tried
getting
to fill
a
these things
bingo
out
on
and
this,
give them
right?
context, because
See, I thought that with more titles, we'd have a better
I
chance,
remember a
but
few of the essays
no, that's
I
not how
read.
that works.
Listen,
That's not how math
hey.
works, John.
It was when
Listen.
we did it last time. This does not apply anymore.
All right. Well, now that we're almost 15 minutes into the program, let's review our agenda. Please follow the stock art of the man in the cargo pants as he inspects his Sympho gear collection. We started it with the Sizzler trailer, the annual Every Night Sing Along. Good job, everyone. We could hear you singing along at home.
Yay!
We're going to be doing trailers and announcements tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about Discotek Media, about our work. We're going to do more trailers.
The
and
most
more
dangerous.
And danger, everyone. We're we are on
it's
a
a lot
rescue
of rescues
mission. That's
this
what
time.
this is. There's
Rescue
lots
MD
of licensed
guys.
rescues, lots of bringing
He's
back.
in space. He
We
needs
wanted
to come
touch upon
back.
there about rescue.
They
public
put him in
safety,
prison out
danger,
there.
Be advised. Let's meet our hosts, and let's go with the left, starting, and just go down. So, Justin, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do for Discotek.
Well, I'm Justin Savakis. I run a company called Media OCD, and we are most of the production and also the marketing part of Discotek. So you might see a lot of us in the wild, and even though we do our own stuff sometimes, Discotek keeps us busy most of the time.
David?
Yep. Hi, I'm David Miranda. I am Media OCD's post-production manager, according to our new business cards. Yeah, I handle most of the restoration side of the outfit. Whenever we get like new material, new scans and things, I'm the one that kind of like evaluates them, and I do all the disc authoring most of the time, and I handle most of the actually putting things together of the discs. So yeah, that's what I do. I will not be attending the the real life panel. Justin will be, and so will Mike and Brady, I believe.
Ghost Sweeper Mikami is not licensed. It was licensed by Sentai, and they put it out on DVD, but I don't think it's. I think the license has reverted, and so it could be relicensed, and it could get an SD Blu-ray. That'd be nice.
It's not good clues. That is mostly me, and
I don't mind talking over this part because it's just them introducing themselves.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just lower in the volume a little bit. We can just talk about things and such.
Things work basically.
Gotcha. Yeah. No. I was just looking up that.
Hi, I'm Brady Hartle.
I
I'm
have a
longtime
framed
producer,
MD Geist shirt in my
graphic designer. I've worked on tons of titles.
hanging on my
Usually as,
wall.
like the Lupin
And,
guy, I work on a lot of Lupin.
I was
But we're
looking to
actually
see how
running out of
much that
Lupin,
still
which
is.
kinda
There's
glad
someone
for.
selling it on
Yeah,
eBay for $630.
I'm gonna say it
And
again.
it looks like they crucified it on a wall.
Get it graded.
Interesting time.
Yeah, get that shirt graded. I wore that shirt a bunch of times. There's like a hole in the back. It's not great. It looks good on a wall though, so it's just empty, guys.
That's gonna take it down to a PSA 9, I'd say. I'd say it's a light.
I could
light
probably
9.
get $530 for a Chad Warren MD guy shirt.
A lot of what I do at this point is I produce events like this because I got involved initially partly to run these events.
I was just looking that up because I was like, how much is it now?
Someone mentioned
yeah,
the poir in your icon. Do you want to explain to people what your icon is?
Oh, my icon? It's just it's from the Korean bootleg Dragon Ball movie. They made a bootleg movie in I think it was the 90s. And it's a picture of Yamcha, and that's just been my icon forever. And then I just edit it to be other things. But it is from the Korean bootleg Dragon Ball. I would recommend watching it. It's pretty great. It's the best live action Dragon Ball movie. Even though they made it illegally.
I know that that's like a hard to live up. That's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, a lot to live up to, yeah.
Being the best live action Dragon Ball movie, but that's pretty mighty big praise, you might say.
Yeah, mighty big praise. There's another one that's weird, but that one follows Dragon Ball way closer, even though there's like robots and stuff, but we won't worry.
Unlike Dragon Ball, there's no robots in Dragon Ball.
I mean, what is it? There's weird stuff in there, but I mean, for the most part, it's following the manga pretty closely.
Someone mentioned that your version that's Archer from Fate with with
Rin, yeah. that's still my Twitter icon.
We have operators working in Japan on restoration projects. We've got people.
Let's
I think.
Oh no, go on. I was just gonna pull up the bingo cards again.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I think that was one of the first ones I edited, but I just had that icon forever, and I was like, I don't want to change it, so I'll just edit it. Be something else.
We are your best source for physical media on standard def on Blu-ray, Blu-ray disc, and UHD 4K.
For anyone who didn't see, these are our bingo cards. No hits on either side. So, okay, I think they're gonna.
Oh my god, that's Shibuya.
Wait, hold on.
Just like in this next title.
It's Digimon.
This looks like Tamers. All right, got one. Got one.
Ah, shit. All right, you're
wait,
waiting.
this is the
Goddamn.
This is the dubbed version. No.
Faith in ourselves and trust in each other. We live by the lessons we've learned. As we work towards one solution through a spirit evolution. Digimon, forever united as one. Digimon, together.
I didn't know this was the Tamers opening.
I never watched, but when I was a kid, I was like, Digimon's so lame. It's such a ripoff of Pokemon. Why would I ever watch it? There's a. I always think it's funny, like thinking back, like being stuck up about fucking Digimon.
Right, we've got another
and,
chapter
yeah, being
in the
a stickler for
saga
Pokemon over
coming to Blu-ray
Digimon
for the very
as
first
a 10-year-old.
Digimon Frontier. So, Mark, you're a Digimon guy. Tell us all about it.
The last of the original run of Digimon shows. This one actually looked a bit better, and I think it came out looking very nice in HD. The cover, we made sure it matched what we were doing with
They
the
just
other
need
shows.
to announce, and
The
we're
one
also doing the
difference was
Japanese
only art
version,
we
and then
had
I'll get
of
my first
who we
bingo hit.
probably normally put there, Gunimon, didn't really fit the space that well, so we went with Aldemon instead. Just, filled out the space a bit better. Bit of a different Digimon show. Bit more Saint Seiya Super Sentai
A separate
Power
subtitle
Rangers
release
type.
coming later.
It
All right,
turned
well,
into
I
the
lost that
Digimon
one.
instead.
Yeah, it's the Digimon are not their buddies; they actually transform into them,
I mean,
and it's
they did
it's
it
very
that
important. They have to
technically,
take
I'll
the
give you this
Shibuya
one.
train. to the
No, I don't
Digimon
deserve it. I
World.
don't
Yeah,
deserve
that's how
it.
it works. Yeah.
Come
Okay,
on.
good. I got that
No,
right.
I don't deserve it.
You put
And this is the last season that's
25 on here.
Digimon
You
Digital
gotta
Monsters,
do it.
right?
Just go.
Yes, after that they started going with different titles even
Need
out
some
here.
wins.
This one had a bit of a different logo than the first two seasons, but still same title.
Also to a completely different theme song as well.
Some company stuff happened. They didn't have access to the music, so they made new music. The entire show is closed captions if you need them. We went through those to make sure terms
Ooh, I
were
hate
correct
closed
and everything.
captions.
Subtitled release will be coming later for those who want in Japanese.
It is subtitled.
And yeah, man, it
Closed
looks
caption.
great. It looks
Yeah,
so good in high definition.
I think it probably came out the best of the original 4 shows.
Wow.
Yes, I would agree with that. The video sources we had were very, very good for the most part.
Yeah.
There's some parts where it's like, it's going to
There
look
were-
as good as it can get. But
yeah,
I mean,
a few
overall,
odd moments.
yeah.
But generally, I'm very happy with how this one came out.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to take a closer look at some of the artwork, but bam, we can mark this one as rescued. So caution, more cool art coming ahead. So let's take a look at that O-ring and the packaging.
Did you not
yeah,
put
you can see here there is the
Digimon
brag
on
on
yours?
the back for the features,
Nope.
captions.
Okay.
for
Not
the
at all.
impaired.
All right, well, I've updated.
I've never
my-
Yeah, I
watched
see what you mean
Digimon. I
about
was a
how we've got this
Pokemon for
matching
life.
the look.
Fair.
And by
the rest of the
Pokemon for
sets.
Life, I
And that's
stopped
cool,
at
man.
season
That's
2 or
important.
whatever.
I went ahead and
Whenever
gave,
new
I,
Here's our
Pokemon were
reversible
introduced,
cover.
I was like,
For the reverse, we had
new
slight
Pokemon? That's stupid.
to be fair, the Johto arc of the anime is kind of lame. But I did go ahead and give myself Tamers due to popular demand.
The O-ring and then
I've given myself
cover will
Tamers.
be on the inside, like we did with all the other ones too. We have,
I also
we have,
horribly
the Japanese one
tried
has,
to
like,
white
all
out the
kids
part
on
where I
it,
said
and then the
Japanese
American one
audio.
usually just has like the goggle kid essentially. So
No, I can't even notice.
forward to
It's
that.
unnoticeable.
Yeah, no, it's like flawless. Like,
oh yeah, these were really fun. I got to draw all these eyes for this one because
Yeah, we continued the eye theme.
why an entirely different release for subtitles? Because the dubs were edited. You can't put the Japanese audio on the dub footage because it's edited.
Of the characters because it wasn't quite going to work.
yeah, so I think it came out cool. And we have this theme of them being the eyeball.
Yeah, it seems
through
like
all
it
the
seems like
different
such a
seasons,
pain in
so
the
it was
because
cool
they
to
have
be
to
able do
edit
them
these
for all
from
4
the Japanese
seasons,
footage.
which
I
don't think has
assume,
been
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
I did
That
throw in
even
the
like
example we
I
did
know
slide
with
this
the
down all
Sonic
four
X
for the
release,
first 4 season sets, and this
I
is
think
what-
the
this is what
I
makes
think the
this stuff
dub
fun, I think,
had
is giving
better
that visual
footage,
consistency and
or there was
continuity
something where
across
like
seasons.
they had to
really makes you wanna
take
put
the
it on
edits
your
from the
shelf,
dub
though,
and
with,
impose them
with
over the
your
Japanese
phone
footage.
books
And I know
your
Shapes was
diaries
saying
and
like there was
whatnot
something
that-
where we missed one of the sign edits and everyone
looks like
called
he's
us out
from
on
the
a forum,
2000s like these shows.
like the Sonic fandom.
Exactly. So we're gonna move on to yet another warning. In dangerous situations, remember you have
And
to
did they
follow
fucking get
instructions from your 12-year-old teacher,
wow.
Becky.
Oh! This is what's it
This
called?
was in the back of my mind.
Yeah, you should have guessed
Pony
this.
I know.
Pony
I was
Pony
like,
Dash.
they're never gonna release any fucking.
This is Gynax, right?
No, this is Gynax. It's fucking what's it what's, oh my god.
Because
why am I
Yo-Yo
blanking on his
Shinori
name?
didn't work on this, right?
No, he did, but it's fucking the guy who did Monogatari. And
Oh yeah, you're right. Akiyuki Shimbo.
It's Shaft.
Yeah, Shimbo.
Yeah, it's Shaft. This.
Got it. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't put this on yours because this is like a.
I know. I was thinking of putting some Shaft stuff, but I was a little shit posty. I'm sorry. I think it was the detriment of my soul. I should have put something like this instead of Dark Cat. I'm a fool. Skip. No, this is great. This has a great. I love the terrifying CG people on this show.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Tyler Coy's play.
That's right. You will believe that a 12-year-old can teach homeroom class. Coming back on standard def on Blu-ray, it's Pony Pony Dash. So this was an interesting.
Yeah, this
show,
is
right?
a Stephen
there
Foster
were some
sub,
shows
which is
like
why
this
I prefer to
in the,
watch it
early
subbed.
mid 2000s that were gag comedies where the central gag was the teacher is not the kind of person you expect, and so the students bully them relentlessly, and the teacher bullies them right back.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
It basically just nonstop gags.
Yeah. This is one of those shows that just it feels like they're just. yelling
I
at
do
each other
admit that
constantly,
watching this
and,
subbed is a little
there's some
difficult
really
because
deep
there's a
cuts
lot
in
of
this
background
show. Like,
jokes
if
and a
you're, like,
lot of
really deep
text
into
on
anime,
screen.
it's, like,
So
kind of, like,
this
really,
is
really
I can
obscure.
understand why
Similar
someone.
to Monogatari.
Yes, similar to Monogatari. But I guess if you watch Monogatari, you've been like sort of primed for this.
Like, that movie only came out in the U.S. like 2 months before the show came to air, and they slid in a joke to a movie or a TV show that could not have aired in Japan yet at that point, and barely came out here.
They got all the gags in. What I liked about putting the materials together for this this announcement was going, oh well, you
yeah,
sent me a talking
definitely.
point about some of the
I was
most
gonna say,
insane subtitling work you've ever done, and I was like, well, give me some examples.
It'd be
And
funny if
Logan
they
was just like, oh, it's
did
gonna take me 2 minutes.
Monogatari.
You gotta
That'd be
open the file
insane.
tab.
Yeah, there's like I remember one scene where it's just like
I think
the
A
characters are
Class
talking and the like text on the blackboard keeps changing, and one of the lines of text just says no, it's Nozaku boy Nozaku, just like a random Gundam reference.
Really went all out with the subtitles, and so
They
we
should
wanted
they
to,
should just put this on
we wanted
Netflix
to,
or
you know,
whatever and just
not
have
Yeah, where there's
subs
no
on the screen.
subtitles for
Build on their
anything.
work, right?
Yeah, no subtitles for anything. It'd be
preserve what
really
they did.
easy to
Now, I
follow.
will say that they also did this like ADV notes kind of a little extra thing where like when a reference would come up, like it would pop up with an explanation. Or
It'd be like,
something,
this is a
but we
reference to
don't
Gegege no
have-
Kitaro by
we literally
Shigeru
don't
Mizuki.
have the
And
technology.
it's like, I
to
knew that because
redo,
I'm not a
like,
baby.
like do that again, so that didn't make it through.
Okay, yeah.
Well, let's
Okay.
mark this as rescued
Yes.
because we rescued it, and let's look at some examples of these subtitles. And so this is a relatively tame one because the second one that Logan sent me is really the
Oh yeah.
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 The fact that he also
classic.
like not only did he recreate all this, but he found like almost all of the fonts that they had
You
used.
know, I
on
don't
the
know how the
DVD
dub
as
did
well,
this show. I
and
never
used
watched
the
it,
same
though.
exact fonts on this.
I'm glad they
stuff.
worked Chiwa
Was
Saito
mind-blowing
on
to me.
there.
I think I remember a number
That's
of them
the
weren't
actress in
styled,
this.
and then he went and styled them to match.
Yeah,
stuff
isn't
that
she
already
like
existed.
like a phone game
Yeah,
voice
I
actress
believe
now?
so.
She's in
He
she's
said
in
there
a
were
she's in a
over
million things.
50
She's
fonts
she's
that
in
we used for this
Monogatari.
one
She's
show,
Senjo
so-
Gahara.
Because they went
okay.
kind of nuts on the fonts in
And
this,
she's in
and
all the
he
people
just,
from
he
this
just
era
like was
are
like,
phone
I'm gonna
games,
plus
so,
that.
You can't
aside
you
from
can't
the
just be
fact
like
that
that's
we
what they
put
are.
materials
She's also in Madoka. She's what's her face.
Also, if you tried to do these
the time traveling one. What's her fucking name?
Homura?
Yeah, Homura.
How'd you forget Homura?
You know, I'm really bad at recalling names off the top of my head.
Homura Simpson.
It's a brain problem. Yeah, Homer. And her son aboard.
See what it looks like, right?
I have Homura on my desk. I don't know how I couldn't just. I was like looking at her, being like, name.
We're not getting anything from the HD video. We should probably just make it SD and make the subtitles as good as we can.
Because it's the source of this is pretty soft.
Yeah, there's a million
as you can
visual
probably
effects
see.
in this
Like,
show,
even
so
on
I
this-
can't imagine they'd have an HD version of this.
Well,
There's a lot of
we
CG
more
background
rescue
characters, and they look terrifying. It's great.
warnings to give to the public. So here's another warning. Remember, if you're the prince, you need to stay inside the castle walls at all times. Unless...
Kylo Ren?
Is this Tails?
Is this a Tales of thing?
I think it is, yeah. I didn't want to say it because I didn't.
I know Grant
only
watched
played
all...
Tales of
Tales,
Fantasia.
someone in the chat said it's Tales of the Abyss.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get that far. I'm still on Tales of Fantasia.
We also never finished Tales of...
Future.
We need to finish Tales of Zillia from 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting anything on my bingo. Honey Pony Dash would have been a good one. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I feel like a fool. Not putting Zero Shaft. Come on. I think Monogatari is Aniplex, which sucks. But you know, whatever. How did they even sub the quality on Crunchyroll isn't great. I wonder how they sub it on there, but you know, I never checked.
Is this a TV series, or I think all the Tales of
It's a
stuff
TV series.
Okay.
Yeah, they've had shows.
Okay,
I know. I'm pretty sure there's like a Tales of Anime by UFO table or something.
Okay.
An opening that goes.
Or they just do the openings for the games.
Tales of the Abyss.
We should have got Grant. Get Grant in here.
Franchise, Tales of the Abyss.
Only
He
person
knows
I know
all
who
about
watches
Tales.
all the Tales anime because he plays all the games.
So this is just
I
another
think
one.
this is probably
Yeah,
one
no,
of
I'm
the
a
JRPG anime adaptions though.
Yeah.
He's a Tails chud and I'm a Xenoblade cuck.
I would say 25 or 27 is each characters all get their moment in the sun.
They've never made. They made one. If they put the Xenosaga anime on DVD, I mean on Blu-ray, that'd be great. I'd love that.
And it looks great.
That anime's great. It has great music.
It's Japanese with subtitles.
And it's
Mark,
very
wanted to point
accurate.
out,
It's
the
pretty
theme
accurate
song
to the
is from a
game,
band
so.
called Bump of
I should have put that on.
Bump of
You know, I
Chicken,
put so
one of the
many
band's
stupid
most
things on my
popular
bingo card.
bands. They're like
Just-
the
I made
Discotek
so many
Japanese
dumb
version of Green
decisions.
Day
Just
or
to
Oasis.
I keep
Yeah, they've been
hold on.
around
Yeah,
for
just
like
to
30
remind
years.
people of Chad's bingo card. He had Dark Cat on there.
Intro is so long.
Yeah, I know.
had to send
I had to at least have some themes. You know, that's what's great in bingo is having themes.
There's a whole prologue. Yeah, there's a whole prologue that we had to leave, and even so, the intro itself is 2 minutes instead of the standard 90 seconds. And I'm sure something to do with that was probably Bump of Chicken saying, "Hey guys, don't edit us."
Probably.
Tales of the Abyss, the complete series, another one that we rescued, and it's coming to Blu-ray later in 2026. Bam, rescued. Remember, warning: you should always have the proper robot vehicle to do crimes.
Oh, hey.
Pat labor.
A robot
I think I'm a couple
specifically
seconds ahead
designed
of
for
you.
heavy industrial work. The rise of labor's propagated a revolution in
Did you have Pat
industry,
Labor on your list?
I did.
but also in criminal activity. The
Is my
police
bingo
therefore
still above
created a
the
special
trailer?
unit.
Oh no,
no.
you got rid of it.
Oh, you're on the right. Yeah, on the stream. There's a little delay. So
Of Pat labor.
All right. I'm sure when we released the OVAs on Blu-ray, that was a clue
Yep.
for some of you.
No.
But we
all
are
right, I got
bringing
this one
back
genuinely.
Pat Labor
Oh,
on
we'll be here
television.
for Pat
47
Labor
episodes
Day.
of comedy,
Please,
drama, and
God.
Police procedural are coming back to Blu-ray.
Boy, was
I
this
took
some
the whole
deja
week
vu for
off.
me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well,
Just for Pat
was
Labor
something
Day.
that
All
was
right.
being worked on.
I got
at
it. I got
Home Video
two.
When you first came in at Central Park Media, right, Justin?
Yeah, we were. That was
It's
when
looking
the dub
looking
was being
dire.
made, and
on
honestly,
my-
you know, the dub has its issues, but it's still quite watchable and it's a lot of fun.
I disagree. The dub for Pat Labor on TV is awful because the voice for Noah is terrible, and she's the main fucking character. Sorry, that's my very strong opinion on the Pat
No,
Labor
it's
dub.
always go
Because you're
subs
easily
over
able to find the
dubs.
whole episodes.
We are dub racist over here, so
Yeah, we're dub right now.
Complete dub.
It's some things.
No,
that are fine to
there's some
watch
dubs
now.
that are good. I'm you know, being a little facetious, but I really didn't like the Pat Labor dub. That's like, we've talked about like shows we watch dub that we regret. Like you talked about watching the Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh yeah, I
dub.
watched all Cardcaptor Sakura dubbed, and it has the worst voices ever.
That's how I feel. I watched all of
Why
Pat
was
Labor
I-
on TV
I-
dubbed, and it's
It feels like I was just. I think that made me not do that anymore. I don't know why it was like, you know what, 50 episodes in, just gotta watch the rest dubbed. I loved when Tomoyo was supposed to sing, and they're like, well, this lady can't sing, so it was silence.
yeah, it's silence, and then
Anytime.
Sakura's like, "Your singing voice is so pretty."
Because we've got more warnings for you. Oh, that looks familiar. For best results, always add
What?
extra Pat Labor.
The movie? Oh no, this is Oh, this is Is this the new files?
I assume so. I like how the chat's just like, yay, Mecha!
I mean, when they're subscribed to my channel, you have to, you know.
Not your chat, I'm looking at the Discotek chat.
Oh, okay.
Not yours.
I was gonna say, if my chat was like, yeah,
your
Mecha,
chat is pretty like, you know, they wouldn't be like,
they don't sound like
with,
drones.
Like, the tails up comes on. Oh, sword, sweet. Hell yeah.
Fly, fly away. Yeah, this is the second opening.
Yeah, I have all those. I have those old Pat Labor Blu-rays, so I'm already prepared for Pat Labor.
I
Day.
do also have the old Blu-rays, so like, I don't really think there's much to upgrade for, personally. Like, I think the old set was good.
Yeah, we all watch Pat Labor on Pat Labor Day.
Isn't
I-
that
just
la-
sit at
last
home
Labor
and watch
Day-
Pat Labor.
I don't know if you were there, but last Labor Day, I watched all 7 episodes of the OVA in one sitting.
Was it last Labor Day?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure last Labor Day we watched a couple episodes because I was like, I always joke about Pat Labor Day and never watch Pat Labor.
Maybe there was maybe it was the Labor Day before that. Yeah, maybe
I think
it
it was. It's definitely
And
last
in the
year. we
90s,
watched
you
Pat
hear it
Labor.
from one of the screener rooms. You go, huh? And you go and look in, and then you sit down for 2 hours watching it.
Pat
This
Labor and
is
the new
An
files.
interesting one because I believe that these there's 16 episodes. I believe they were intended.
Pat Labor is
originally
short for Patrick
to be a
Labor.
TV show, but then
It's a good joke.
they didn't
Patrick-
work out, and then they later
Patrick
released them
Labor.
straight to video. Is that correct?
I think it was just OVA follow-up. I think.
Too young. That set came out in 2017. We were
2017. That was like yesterday. That was
yeah,
like
that was
last
like
year.
the other day. We were like 24.
Oh
and it
my
basically-
God.
they
Dude, I watched a video with Shaves and the guys, and someone was talking about J-Star's Victory, and they're like, I remember playing this game a lot when I was a little kid, and I was like, Ben and I played that when we were 23.
That's just how everything is.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's like, oh, I played Metal Gear. Last time I played Metal Gear Solid 4, I was in the womb.
Yeah, I'm always saying that.
And in the meantime, we have another warning, another advisory for the public, and he looks familiar too.
The movie?
So for superior results, add additional extra Pat Labor.
Hell yeah. Just all
Yep.
Pat Labor. Man, just imagine if I put Pat Labor like all over my. Yeah.
I didn't think they'd go. I didn't think they'd go so hard, honestly. Not that I have anything against it, but
Yeah, don't.
Oh, is this 4K?
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd definitely be.
That'd be worth an
be
upgrade.
cool to
Yeah.
get. Yeah.
5 closing in. Wait, now there's 8. They keep increasing.
All right, and there's one of the greatest action scenes
Oh.
you've ever seen for the Pat Labor movies. Not just Pat Labor movie 1, where the clip came from, but the entire trilogy is coming back to Blu-ray.
Just a regular Blu-ray.
I love these movies so much.
Never get tired of seeing them.
Although seeing that clip, all I could think of was
I only have the
Longer
third
video
movie on
announcing going,
DVD
"Pat
actually,
Labor,
so
the
that
movie."
might be worth picking up just for that.
That's what sticks with you, right?
Of course.
But yeah, these are actually
I don't know
going to be
if, did that
pre-filmed
collection
on
have
one release,
only
too.
have
You're
the
not gonna have to
show
buy
and
them
the
separately this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately,
No,
we
it has the
can't go
movies. It
into
has
too
the. I
much
think it has
detail
the
about
first
this
two
movie
movies.
so far, but we can say that
Okay,
it
just
will
not the
be
third
well
one.
worth the upgrade.
Yeah,
if you
the
like these movies, even
third
slightly.
movie and the mini Pato shorts were
At
on
one
a
point, me and
DVD
Justin were
set.
talking about just how happy we are with how everything about them is. It looks fantastic. I think people will really enjoy what the set is.
If you're a Pat Labor
Oh,
nerd,
no, I'm
this
going
will
into
quench
labor.
every desire.
Yes.
Is what they should have said when they
It
started
also have
announcing
the-
all of these.
Yeah, they should have shown like a big.
Oh, my water
A
broke.
big inflated
Those are
belly,
so
rubbing my
good.
big Pat Labor belly.
Just those
Oh
are,
no,
was
the
something
water
different.
broke.
good
I'm
way
going
to
into
finish
labor.
off the set.
They
That
were
should have
very
been their.
Mamoru
That should have
Oshii.
been their hit.
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean, all these releases are a Pat Labor of love for the fans. So
Oh, you were saving that one.
So we can mark not just the TV series and the new files, but also the movie trilogy. Rescued, baby. We're bringing them all back. So we're going to pause for a second to pose the question: where can I buy all of these great Discotek releases on
Looking at
home
my
video?
card here
Well,
with my
in
2
fact,
hits.
your best place to buy Discotek
you're
media
winning.
releases is
Just
at
watch. It's
Media
gonna be all the
OCD,
rest of the
Media
stream. It's
OCD
just gonna
store.
be everything.
Justin, can you talk about that for a second?
They're like, we're
Everything
doing
I-
Dark
So,
Cat.
a couple
We're
years ago,
doing
and
Spiral
years
Zone.
ago, Jesus, months ago.
Spiral Zone.
A couple of months ago, when we saw the writing on the wall, and it seemed like
They're just
one
like
of the major
standing on a
storefronts for
stage,
Discotek
yelling.
product
Yeah.
was, probably not going
Throwing
to be what we needed
DVDs
it to be
into the
anymore.
crowd.
I basically decided to beef up the crappy little Wix store that I threw up in a weekend a couple
Rob's
years ago
Pat Labor movie
and
trilogy-
turn it into a
trilogy
real
James
e-commerce site. So we hired our friend Steven, who's been working his butt off, and we completely rebuilt the website, and now it's a much more robust place where we are stocking. Slowly, we're trying to stock everyone's Blu-rays, not just ours. So if we want to be the place that you find your classic anime.
Yeah, and the
I'd say
big
there's a couple
blockbuster
of
sales,
dumb
those aren't as
choices
frequent,
I
but
was gonna
you've
put
got a
on my
loyalty
thing.
program and you've got stock, right? You actually
Tsukihime
have to get-
anime.
Yes.
I don't think
Almost
Aniplex
everything
owns
Discotek
that.
is in stock at this point.
What was
We
the
have,
other thing that
2
was
more
dumb?
months of
And it'd be really funny if
left
they
to go
announced
to
it.
refill the back catalog, but after that,
fuck.
we have everything Discotek.
Yeah, and that's over 300 releases.
While they're talking, I'm gonna go grab another soda. Do you want one?
It's a lot of discs.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, if it's in print, we will have
I got a
it.
big ass soda,
And we're
so you know.
starting to fill out some,
He's gonna miss the next anime, and if it's something on his list, let's just not tell him.
Amazon has been pretty good about stocking them, although don't wait too long because those tend to disappear.
I need a win.
After a little while. Amazon likes the new freshness, and we also have some smaller partners. One we always like to shout out is Diabolic because they are very good about stocking the Japanese cinema and tokusatsu.
Yeah, for the
a few options.
for
Here
the
are some options for you to buy our stuff on video. Moving on to our next one. Oh, this is a favorite. Beware, watch out for falling skyscrapers because when the buildings start to crumble and the
Okay,
fissures
let's-
open up in the street.
Oh my
you
God,
know
Big O?
it's showtime.
I didn't even know this was a lost license. I feel like I got this not that long ago. This is not as good as the Queen opening. They should just do like Freddy. Freddy's been dead. It's fine. We could put the Queen opening back up. But Big O should always be available. So. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I have a pretty recent Big O. Oh, is it only season 1 for Sentai? I have the whole series. I don't know which licensor I got that from.
Why are we watching the Big O opening? Where's the announcements?
I didn't even know Big O was not available.
Yeah, I thought it was still available from Sentai.
What a show, and that's right. It's showtime. Big O.
They gave up.
Back
Like they always do. It's like the Ideon Blu-ray where it's just out for like a day.
To be fair, Big O was available longer than Ideon.
One of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I know, but
a huge favorite of mine.
the Ideon one is stupid. I'm so glad I pre-ordered.
Yeah,
that.
me too. You pre-ordered
Damn.
2.
Yeah, because we're like, oh, Greg, here's one. Our friend likes it, so it's like a Christmas gift.
English dub version. And for this release, this does bring something.
Greatest
new to the
Christmas
table,
gift,
right?
the
Because
fucking
season 2
$500
now includes
Blu-ray
the
or whatever.
5.1 audio mix of the English dub.
Correct. Yeah. The thing with this is the previous release was missing that 5.1 mix, so we were able to include it this time just because our authors are awesome and can fit all this stuff. The other thing about this release is the previous release had like encoding issues and it wasn't encoded well. There was interlacing issues and stuff like that. This does not have any of those problems from the previous release. So
I think I watched.
We were
oh no, I
spot and make sure none of that stuff slipped through this time.
I think when I rewatched Big O, I think I downloaded it, even though I owned the Blu-ray, because I was mad that Sentai couldn't include the original Big O opening because of the Queen rights issue.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they have it on this one either.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but
I'll just sing it in my head.
Yeah.
We did as much as we possibly could to make this.
Freddy's been gone long enough. We could put it back in Big O. It's
rescued and take a quick look at the artwork.
Freddie said it was okay. He told me from heaven.
Fun one to do because all of it's so iconic
It's like the
looking.
It's like the Kurt Cobain would have loved Yuri. Freddie Mercury would have loved Mecha.
Yeah, he would have loved Big O.
Poster, the original promo poster, when they announced it on what was it, Wow Wow, I think. So and it was cool
I've
to be
got
able
this artwork on a pencil board. That's where it was ending up. All sorts of interesting places.
Yeah. I remember this was the first visual I ever saw of it when it was announced for Toonami, and back then it was like a 250 pixel wide JPEG or something.
They should release Big O abridged on
It looks so weird and
Dude,
interesting.
Sam the Greek had so many funny videos that are not on the internet anymore.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
This is good old heads over here.
I'm gonna talk about an old abridger that no one remembers except for Truth or Deal. Outside of abridging, he had a video. I was just thinking about this where when the Fred movie aired on Nickelodeon, they had a contest where it was like, film yourself and your friends watching the Fred movie, and he entered it. And you have to know, for Sam the Greek at the time was like 22. He's like a grown-ass man. And so he entered that contest, and his entry was literally him watching the Fred movie. He puts a stool under a ceiling fan, walks up it, ties a noose around it, puts it around his neck, and jumps, and the video cuts off.
Yeah, he made a great Big O abridged that's gone forever.
Yeah, his Big O abridged had a lot of great jokes. He had to take all this stuff down because I think he became a teacher IRL. So yeah,
I was gonna say yeah. I think copyright as well kills a lot of people's channels.
Newsletter with the.
At least we have Samurai X abridged.
Mostly the same people anyway.
It's not as good as Big O abridged.
It is like a fever dream of an abridged series.
Great stuff in it.
But moving on to even more announcements because we still got several. We're going to be releasing the third installment in a collection of movies. So make sure you complete that prestigious film collection.
All right, Digimon Movie Collection 3.
Yeah. Irish. We do have Irish.
If she does not return soon, a Gunimon can lead us. Wait, Takuya! It's an ambush!
This isn't a dub.
Oh my god.
What is happening in Digimon? I'm gonna mute my mic real quick so I can cough. Hopefully you couldn't hear that. It was pretty
Quite a
gross.
package. We have the third installment of the Digimon movies coming to Blu-ray. So what can we expect here?
Well, first, since we announced Frontier earlier, we decided to give it a bit of space before announcing it, just so it wasn't quite in a row. First up is the Digimon Frontier movie.
I'm gonna make it a little louder here.
Which Japanese with subtitles and a restored version of the English.
I'm still
dub
friends with
from-
Sam the Greek on Facebook,
that
but I don't
aired
think
on
he's posted
TV
in a
few
million
times
years.
20 years ago. And that's in HD. The Digimon Savers movie will be in HD, subbed only, first time on video in the US. It's never gone to release here before. And then probably the one that will most confuse and or interest people is X
Man
Evolution,
Evolution.
which was a TV special in 2005, and then it got a DVD in Japan, and outside of one or two random live streams they've done where they've shown it, it sort of has just vanished. Because it's a basically a CGI Digimon movie.
And it's like an hour and a half or something like that too. It's pretty long.
Yeah, about an hour 20 long. Frontier has the dub, like we said. We weren't able to dub the other two. We looked into it, just wasn't able to be done. So we made sure the subs were nice. The main thing I would say is X Evolution does not have a lot of assets. It's not like a Pixar film. In fact, the studio that made it is gone entirely. We're still figuring out how the video will look for that one, and what will happen. That one is probably going to look rough regardless, but it will be here for the first time with English subtitles. And I believe since 2006 and maybe a reprint a year or two later in Japan on DVD, there has been no release of this anywhere.
Fantastic. So this is something that we can mark as rescued, but also all new. Old stuff and new stuff.
MD guys, come on.
That's pretty great. So we're going to move on to our next warning.
Oh.
And that warning is, against cyborgs, only trust your fists. And what I recommend is
I think you're a second
Oh my
ahead of
god.
us.
Yeah. It's Kamen Rider.
Super One!
Super One.
It's Super One! We're gonna get him!
Yeah, I'm ahead of everyone. Internet's just better.
We're in the same house.
I know, it's a joke.
You gotta shake your head when he's on screen because you want to show people that you don't agree with the things he did.
You can't, hopefully this will help. This will spread awareness. We can find him.
Yeah, we're crossing our arms. We're just like, nah, man.
Kamen Rider scammer. We could get him. We could find him.
So now I got 3 now.
It'd be the FBI's most wanted, and it's just a picture of Kamen Rider Super One. This is how he may look like now. Just in the suit.
Oh, you didn't put Super One on your list?
No. I was following my heart.
That's right, Tokusatsu fans. Don't worry, we were not neglecting you. We were just waiting for the good stuff because Kamen Rider Super 1 flash kicks its way to Blu-ray coming next. That's going to be 48 episodes of cyborg smashing action as this version of Kamen Rider on his big chunky touring bike uses his 5 arms, his special attacks to fight the bad guys. And this has never been released on physical media in high definition, has it?
No. I think a number of people guessed and hoped we would announce this after Skyrider was the same situation. So we're very pleased that
that's cool.
It will finally be out there in HD for people.
So this streamed in HD, but was never on home video.
No physical, not yet.
Indeed, yeah.
We get to be
not
first.
even in Japan. There's no Blu-ray there yet. No.
And so this is going to be in Japanese with subtitles.
They're not dubbing it.
And it's going to be coming your way later in 2026.
Yeah, not
and
dubbing
this, again,
it. Damn.
This isn't a rescue. We can mark this one all new. And just wanted to give a shout out.
Get me
to
in there. I'll
our,
dub it
Tokusatsu
all.
fans
I'll just read the
for our
subtitles.
Time sub label because
I could do.
We've been
the
working
2
hard
voices.
for you guys just to make it so it's never been a better time to be a Kamen Rider fan. These are all of our releases that have come out to date. So much Kamen Rider. And yeah, that makes 8. Pretty cool. And it's crazy. It's only been 4
We gotta
years
watch
since we
Black
started
RX.
doing Kamen Rider.
We do.
huh?
We
So
still need to
we've
watch
very
RX,
reliably
yeah.
been doing a couple of these a
Yeah,
year.
we watched Black. Black's
Please keep
great.
an eye
It has
out
a
for our
great
tokusatsu
ending.
releases. Those are
I
coming
know
back
if
into
it was-
stock at online outlets.
Sometimes
like
you
Video
know a
OCD.
long
You wanna
show
make sure you
doesn't
can
have a
get 'em.
great ending, but you know.
So be on the lookout.
Is this
And
Penguin
also
Drum?
be on the lookout for penguins.
Can you,
Because
Oh my
remember,
God,
if you
it
want
is.
can you
robust
pause for
health
like a second so that
and
we're
2
caught?
brothers, do 3
No.
penguins.
No, I have to be in the future. Damn, did Sentai just lose a lot of licenses?
Well, I think we talked about this because we watched Penguin Drum last year, and I was like, oh, how I want to get this on Blu-ray, but the Blu-rays weren't available. Sentai has Sentai has the movies, but not the show anymore.
Yeah, I bought the Blu-rays in like 2016 or something. Yeah, when some people on this were little tykes, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Yeah, that's 10 years ago. Fuck. Goddamn. Old.
Also, the Sentai Blu-rays had some issues with, speaking of interlacing.
Oh yeah, that, and then they have really incompetent.
Oh yeah, the translator's notes with that lack confidence. I can put that on screen where it's like, this is a reference to Night on the Galactic Railway. Apparently, is what the translator's note says.
They're like I'm not sure if this.
Like, I think that's what they're
right
doing.
one. I think this is what they're going for. Get confident. Why are they so unconfident? Penguin Drum's great. All the
yeah, the kids are discussing themes similar to Night on the Galactic Railway. Apparently, I'm like
Oh, so good.
No, they are.
It just looks incredible. It looks so good. Mawaru Penguin Drum coming back on Blu-ray, and that's significant, right? Because the previous release of this was plagued with technical issues.
Yep.
Yeah, it was interlaced, and the company that released it couldn't really handle interlaced video all that well, and so it kind of looked pulled through a keyhole. This is full 24p. It looks gorgeous, and it is exactly what you're expecting when you buy a modern HD show.
And all 24 episodes of this surreal classic, because it is a classic. That's how old it is now. In Japanese with the subtitles and dubbed in English, and this is going to be coming later in 2026. We'll mark.
I'm trying to go ahead so that I can be in tune with you. Can you actually just like pause for like 1 second?
I begged to do the packaging because I feel like I was never given like the video was never given its
I'm sorry, I'm talking
dues. So
I just know the
future.
future. I'm like, that's a Raven. Are they going to release that? I should have put that on my bingo.
So
that would have been
better chances than
well.
Dark Cat.
I just wanted to make sure it was something that was.
It seems like they're releasing actual things.
Yeah.
Once again, another really wonderful reverse cover.
This end
key art it was so hard to pick key art.
This
show,
end
we actually
was it
got
Pawnee
like, all
Pony
of the
Dash
Japanese
are like Chad coded
art.
shows.
So I had a lot to choose from. So yeah, it was.
I'm definitely getting Pawnee Pony Dash. I might actually get this because those old Blu-rays are not great.
Choose like what would be the actual cover.
I would also not recommend. I know it's a Stephen Foster dub. I would not recommend watching Penguin Drum dubs. The voices are bad.
Yeah, Elik Gordiola sounding like a 40-year-old man.
He sounds like a grown-ass South American man. Like, I know you have. I'm sorry you have an accent, but it's very distracting.
Yeah, he sounds much older in that dub than other shows, and he's playing a teenager. So.
I'll tell you, I heard about the technical issues that the previous.
And also, Ikuhara stuff is so particular, anyways. Like, I feel like he's one director that you would want to watch subbed.
All right, let's move on because we still got more for you. We've got yet another warning, and this warning is regarding 4K Ultra HD. Always increase your resolution to 3840 by 2160.
Oh shit!
And that's right.
God damn it, Chad! You're still ahead.
Coming to 4K Ultra HD, our latest 4K disc.
No, I just knew. Okay,
I guess I better finish authoring this.
Well, You got a little time.
You
right?
could like sync it up on the thing. Where are you watching it on Twitch or
it's
YouTube?
It's such a great movie.
YouTube,
We
okay.
obviously wanted to take our time with it, make sure the
I
HDR
paused
was
it again.
perfect, and, you know, it's important. It's probably one of the most important films we've ever worked on.
Yeah, and there's not a lot to say about this specific release beyond the fact that we got a 4K master, and so it's going to be in 4K now.
It's like it was before, just an upgrade.
I'll get that Otomo
Very
guy.
little
It's pretty
between the
good.
two
I think I'll.
I think he's done some
So I
other
guess
stuff.
Marking it as rescued.
Yeah, he's
maybe
done
a
some
little
other things that seem pretty
superfluous because,
cool.
You know, we
Now, if we're talking about
significant
Otomo,
upgrades
can we
last time,
get
but in any case,
a
we're gonna be able
Labyrinth
to get it
story?
on the greatest format?
Sometimes called Neo Tokyo for some reason.
Here's a quick peek at the artwork, which again, this is quite similar.
You know what? I might as well just get everything Otomo in 4K.
We did get.
If we get Armageddon,
DP art
that would be
for,
great.
reversible
Oh,
cover
that would be
was
great,
for
yeah.
the 30th anniversary, which is this. Yeah,
That's very cool.
Yeah, that way we were able to use that, and also the disc is a new piece of artwork as well, which actually we think looks really cool. It'll look really cool when you open it. Yeah, look at that.
Am I ahead?
Wow,
that is awesome.
Sexy.
Yeah, this was
Yeah, Neo Tokyo is super good, and I would love
really
to see
love,
that
like,
on
I
Blu-ray.
really didn't deviate.
Or I mean,
originally
if they
from
could do a
Japanese,
4K, that'd be
packaging, 'cause I thought it
better.
looked so cool, and be able to use like even cooler artwork this time around was a lot of fun.
We're bringing a
Fantastic.
physical release of
just by way of
Otomo to
reminder,
America. We're
Discotek
kidnapping up.
Media is in 4K. We've got several 4K releases.
The
all
highest
around the country.
definition.
So that is the specialty format of specialty formats of today. But we are definitely keeping up and trying to give you some more of the good stuff, at least a couple a year. So if you've got a great 4K HDR display,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of
make sure to check
the
our
4.
releases out.
4K looks so
We're
nice.
coming towards the end of the main
We don't even
program,
have the greatest
this is where we
TV
just
ever,
like to
and it
go
looks
over
real
our
nice
recent
on it.
releases. And I'm sure some of you are looking at some of our announcements tonight and thinking, "Oh,
I'm
it's
a-
all
I'm
just
a- I'm a-
license
I'm a
rescue. Why aren't there
fan.
more new announcements?" Well, the fact is, an awful lot of our work is rescuing and rescuing and rescuing, and sometimes new stuff. But we do a lot of work just bringing older material back to new formats. So even with our last wave of releases in June, that was pretty heavy on that. And our upcoming releases too. It's a lot of rescues and some new stuff. The Sergeant Frog movies, that Zegapane set that I can't wait to get because it has the sequel movies that have never been released on home video before, and wonderful Hana Yoridango, one of my favorite 90s shoujo shows coming back to video, and also live action cinema as well. We'll be talking about that later. Our future releases, we're going to end on a bit of a tease, but don't worry, we'll get to it.
3 more, okay.
Digimon
I might got
Frontier,
this.
Big O, Lupin the Third.
No,
Part 2,
I got
Theodora,
this 3. I
Penguin
need
Drum, Kamen
at
Rider
least
Super
5.
1, and a few more
All
titles
new?
that we're going to be going to later because
Rescued is definitely
after
all
the
new.
1 hour
Guys,
program, we've
Mellow
got some
Link?
extra stuff. But I will tell you right now that these releases are going to be available for pre-order later tonight.
Yeah,
at
Melolink's
MediaOCD.com.
definitely a buy.
So,
They might, in fact, be up by the time you hear this.
Yeah,
If it's on
It's
here.
entirely possible.
Even without the mystery titles, that is a crazy lineup for 1 month.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
3 for this month. Are they
Well,
announcing
we
anything
seem to have
after this
shifted
year? Or?
from 3 or 4 releases
future
a month
stuff?
to 6 to 8 releases
Yeah,
a
no,
quarter. and I think that's fair enough, right?
I think some of this too is just how the approvals process
Yeah.
happened too with a lot of these big guys.
I
We've
would
had a lot
love
of
and
log
I was
jumps
gonna
lately,
say
and we're
Golgo
finally-
13 is
finally clearing through.
definitely.
It's nice to see.
I'm a big fan of
At the end of our
Queen Bee.
program, we always like to point out,
Oh.
yes, this is the end.
Oh.
It's not a false end at all. There are definitely no further announcements to make. Oh wait, there's
Oh.
one last one we saved for the end, and this
This
one's
is
Teenage
my
Mutant Ninja
favorite
Turtles.
announcement, Mike, because we'll explain why after they see it.
well. Let's start with a
Oh,
good piece.
Samurai Pizza Cats. Am I still ahead?
Only by a little bit now. Only by a little bit. Dude, Bebe's Kids is actually like pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Bebe's Kids 4K. That would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I did horrible.
Yeah, the old release of this, they did a subtitled release, but the subs were not QC'd, and they were like really janky and like had mistranslations and misspellings, and they were off time in places. It's really unfortunate, but I know that Discotek that was like way back when the earlier days of Discotek. So If it gets a new subtitled release, I'd love that. I'd definitely be interested in picking that up. You know me, I love my Tatsunoko slop.
What a theme song.
We got a nasty bad bird and some nasty ninja crows. As soon as someone finds a script, we might begin the show.
Who wrote this song?
You're asking the hard questions.
You know, I need to know. See if they wrote any albums.
Classic opening to one of the great shows, but man, that looked like that was in high definition. What's going on here?
Because it is in high definition.
Yeah, they remastered it all from the original film stock for the Japanese show and recreated all the English titling. They recreated the edit. They really wanted the show to exist in HD, and it looks amazing.
As a person who recreates titles of janky looking shows in HD, they really went all out and found the fonts and everything for this. I was shocked to see the title screens are like exactly the same as the old janky ones.
And I must say, we attempted to do a re-edit of this before and chickened out because it was too hard. So
intimidating, right? Because it's there's a lot of cuts to this. There's a lot of
every cut is trimmed by a couple frames.
Because back in the day, what Saban did is they had a system where it would time compress things, so it would find things at the end of every scene and then cut things. So like to do that manually would be ridiculous.
And
yeah, they got Ultimecia, the time which to time compress this.
Very high effort. Very appreciated. I'm sure like
no Saban had her on the payroll.
Absolutely love this.
I'm very happy it exists. Very happy I didn't have to make it.
Exactly.
We were all very surprised to see that they'd not just remastered the Japanese version, but also did this, which is like, yeah.
Oh, when we heard that it was going to be in HD, I expected to see some sort of weird bad upscale or something. And then when I got linked the masters and I downloaded it and saw it for myself, I was like, holy crap, they really did this. Like they really
love
remastered
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Wow.
Dude, Tatsunoko
Mark,
just
tell
wants
us
their
about
shit
why
out
you
there.
find
They're
this
putting
so
fucking
awesome.
Bob in a Bottle on High Dive.
Because a different
Hakushin Daimao from 1969. They got Paul's Miraculous Adventure on there. God bless them.
So it is possibly the only time we will ever get to announce a title that when people were guessing that we had it, someone else went, people were going, no, this was just announced 2 weeks ago by another company. There's no way they're
Couldn't be, right? There's just no way. There's just no way. Well, we found a way. It's a split license. These things happen. So this release is going to have closed captions for the 52 episodes. And for the purists, do not worry. There will be a separate release of the Japanese version.
That's me.
I want the pure Samurai Pizza Cats experience.
But yeah, this is
racists are
I can't
eating
wait
good
to see
tonight.
this again, man. It's always a pleasure. This is the show that taught me who Paul
Dub
Lynde and
racists.
Charles Nelson Riley were. So, you know, very important cultural lessons in the show. This will be coming later on in the year. And Samurai Pizza Cats, we can mark as rescued. So that's the end of our program. If you're at Otakon, that we'll be wrapping it up. But don't worry, that's not all.
Damn.
Because you can point your devices at our YouTube channel, which you're probably already watching, to see bonus announcements for the online.
So just for
stream
us.
only. And that's what we're going to move right on.
Okay.
Let's
MD
check
guys,
out the,
come on,
bonus
baby.
downloadable content.
Give me one.
So what do we have?
Give me
We
a
have
win,
more
damn it.
Announcements. We got some more content for you. So let's move on to our
Finally
next
rescue.
rescue mission announcement. Remember, just in case the gravity collapses and you need to escape, board that rescue ship immediately.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Ugh, more Fukuda slop.
Fukuda slop. Oh, there's not Kiriyamato.
He looks like it's Kiriyamato and Uso from Victory Gundam.
Yeah, no. All the stars are here.
Yeah, all the stars are here.
I used to buy stuff from Japan when it was, back when you were able to buy stuff from Japan, it wasn't $1 billion. and I would always get figures from this because they would include extra stuff when I buy like Gundam model kits, and they're like, "Oh, you're like a infinite."
Oh, is this not Fukuda?
No, it's Hisashi Harai, the artist. It's not Fukuda. No, it's just the artist.
Okay. Oh, it's directed by Goro Taniguchi. Okay.
Yeah, Taniguchi slop.
It's Taniguchi
right.
slop.
Yeah, they get like I get gashapons of characters designed by Hisashi Harai, but not Gundam Seed.
Alive, because we are bringing back a 90s title. Infinite Rivius is returning to home video on Blu-ray for the very first time. And this is an interesting one. It's a survival science fiction. It's about escaping on a ship, the Rivius, and enduring many trials in the process. The producers tipped this as sort of an allegorical retelling of Lord of the Flies. And anyone want to speak to it real quick?
I think the one thing to bring up is the video for this one is a bit odd because I don't remember if it was actually late 90s or if it was more while they were changing technologies and stuff a bit later. I don't fully remember, but it's kind of a mix of HD, upscaled SD masters. The quality can jump
this
around
came
a
out
bit,
October of
but that's just how the
'99,
show was
and
made,
it did run into 2000.
They went to quite a bit of effort to make it as nice as they could, based on that.
No, They Were 11 is the true Among Us anime.
The subtitles. It has the classic dub. It also, I remember correctly, has the Japanese 5.1 mix, which is actually a different mix. Like they changed some of the songs.
Yeah, it's completely different mix.
We had to have. We had to do a unique subtitle track for that because things are just different in that.
Code Geass has that too.
The standout thing about this show is that
R2 there's a 5.1 mix with different audio with different music selection and scenes.
And hip hop kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So
which is the preferred version?
I don't know.
They went pretty much all out on what they could, and
I
songs were shifted around.
I want to say they even added vocals to some existing instrumentals. I think.
Yeah, the opening is like very, very different too. Like it's a totally different experience if you watch it with the Japanese 5.1. But you can also watch it with the original stereo mix in Japanese as well as the dub.
So is it a situation like with IGPX where both English dubs have
they've got to announce original Gundam Seed
with the Canadian dub.
Unedited Canadian dub.
That's a dub even a dub racist like me can enjoy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, in some cases it feels more like they decide to change a few things rather than necessarily. It's hard to say better because sometimes it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the opening in the old version is a bit cleaner and smoother, but it's a bit more musically interesting in the 5.1 if I'm remembering the songs correctly.
That's still cool though that it's two different experiences. That's really cool.
Yeah, and you got those great Hisashi Hirai character designs. People say, "Oh, he draws all the same faces." No, this is pretty distinctive. This is different from his work on Scryed, which is different from his work on Gundam Seed. But this is kind of the anime of the era. This is what it was like.
Yeah, I'm not calling her Lagoose.
So look forward to it.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with this.
It's more like Lagoose.
Because what you want to do, if you're building a homunculus, you're building a golem of some kind, don't name it Frank. Don't name it after Frankenstein's monster. Don't do that.
Do you know what this is?
I'm
waiting for this.
I don't think so.
Oh no. Another sunrise?
Oh, Argento Soma, okay. Yeah, I actually downloaded this recently, but I've never actually seen anything.
Well, now you can buy it legally, you criminal
I guess
criminal
true.
scum.
True. I forget why I downloaded it. I think someone posted like a clip and I was like, oh, that looks cool.
So I assume that are the 3 announcements Sunrise?
Seems like it.
Garzy's Wing, was that not Sunrise? That was a co-production or something. Something weird about Garzy's Wing. Let's see, Wings of Rion, finally.
Oh, dude, check the hat.
All right, we're bringing yet another classic Sunrise show back to home video. Argento Soma is coming to standard definition on Blu-ray. And yeah, I was making the Frankenstein jokes because that's kind of what this is. This is a Frankenstein allegory, in the same way that Infinite Rivius was a Lord of the Flies one. It has its roots.
I don't read books. I just watch anime.
Home video.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, no book is ever going to be as good as Osamu Dazaki's Treasure Island, though.
Anything to say about this from the production team?
I kind of like anytime a show goes with the vein of what monsters will we create to stop the monsters, and seeing the twists therein is all I will say on this one.
All I can remember is this was heavily compared to Evangelion at the time.
Oh yeah, it was.
Well, time to get fucking artsy all of a sudden.
It's got mecha and it's.
I like it. I honestly like that there's a bunch of people like, oh, I watched Evangelion. Time to fucking make some art. I guess.
This is going to be coming to home video,
people act like that's a bad thing.
2026. So look forward to that coming soon. We can mark Argento Soma
definitely more interesting.
Rescued. Now let's push on.
No book is as good as Masked Ninja Agakage.
Our Japanese cinema label
is Blackpink lipstick. Is that Hayden? Because you have said a lot of Hayden coded things in the chat.
Pinky violence films. But our first warning is be careful. Watch out for shivs and screwdrivers because we got some stabby female convicts ahead.
It's nothing on my list, I guess. I put MD Guys every time. John's like, what are they gonna announce? I'm like, MD Guys, it's time. The time is now. We have the technology. We can remaster this in 8K. The computers are good enough. We can add more scenes.
The DVDs for MD Guys also have a really underrated commentary track by Riku Sanjo and Koichi Ohara.
Oh no, they're great. Especially since Riku Sanjo he was like a teenager when he wrote it. Great shit. Top tier.
Hold on, is it Riku Sanju or Sanjo? Let me check this.
I thought it was Sanju.
It is Sanjo. Okay.
Female prisoner.
Is it Sanjo? Damn.
Yeah, it's Sanjo.
Busting out on Blu-ray. Now, female prisoner Scorpion. That's kind of
I'm a fool
in Japan, right? It's kind of a big franchise, but these are not.
Turn in your MD Guys shirt.
It's a reboot.
Yeah, now turn in my MD Guys shirt. Take the guy with bio boosted armor. He did write that as well.
It's Yumi Takigawa as the toughest prisoner in a savage pinky violence spectacle. And this is the first time on home video in the US and the first time on Blu-ray anywhere. And this is
burn my manga collection of Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai.
any of you guys have
I do not have that.
Production of this?
I lied.
I like any time
throwing out every copy of Beat the Vandal Buster.
And they remaster nicely, but they have just a bit of grunge to them, so you can kind of imagine watching in an old theater. It matches the mood of the movie so nicely. It just elevates.
I do love that Koichi Ohara was like the guy at
Terrifying Girls High
School.
Manga Corps. Yeah, Don O'Donnell was insane for loving MD Guys so much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry for talking about something else than this.
I have more to say about
it's
MD
not
Guys.
Anime.
I have more to say about MD Guys than I have about a new female prisoner Scorpion 701. I'm sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately.
This is all new.
Finally is added to the Criterion collection.
Great cult Japanese cinema coming your way. And
there's
hang on
more?
to your seats because there's more.
Oh, this is okay.
帰りの前に面白いものをお見せしましょう。また女か？いい。村岡君。は。まくれ。は。はい。いかがですか？
This is what I do to all my bitches. Put them in a cage.
So she's back in trouble again. New female prisoner Scorpion Cell Block X is going to be breaking out on Blu-ray.
Okay, so that was the Mortal Kombat.
This is Yumi Takegawa
Got
returning.
it. Where
Oh, Scorpion.
Yeah.
Okay.
The toughest prisoner.
People were saying Mortal Kombat cartoon, and it was making me mad because that's not how clues
like
work.
The other one, first time on Blu-ray anywhere. And we do
They
want
have to put a Chinese ninja warrior with their heart so cold.
Yeah, it's
as
a
a
bit
hint.
interesting story-wise in that the setup for this one, it works both
The
as
more
a
3D
sequel to
slop.
the first, but if you watch it alone,
Blackpink lipstick. I don't know who
depend on
you
it, and
are,
if you
but the
watch
things
both,
you
you
say
might
in the
even
chat are
notice a
very hate
few
encoded.
bits where it doesn't quite match up, where they went, we don't want to be locked in as a sequel, even though it clearly is
3D slop is
meant
a
to
funny
make you
way.
think of how the other film ended.
I have a
characters
John
come.
doesn't collect much 3D
Could
slop.
you compare it to? Could you compare it to the Sex and Fury and Female Yakuza Tale? Or?
Yeah, I do buy.
I need to make John. I need to make John watch some Japanese 3D slop. I made him watch Rashomon not that long ago.
It's true. I
I
like
think
it.
I think it's time to move up to
Takashi
Takashi Miike. It's time. The
David,
time
did
is
you have any
now.
interesting,
See, now you're saying who is that, which is almost like you're gaslighting me, which is something Hayden would do. So
no, they were really clean, really nice. Yeah, we have some nightmare projects. These were not one of those. These were pretty.
Yeah, I
Well, I'm
think
happy
me
for
and
you.
David kind of like breezed through these like together. Both of us kind of went, it's nice not to have one that doesn't explode in our faces.
Yeah, this is one of those where you get the material and you're like, you just breathe a sigh of relief because for once it's something simple.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
Here,
our
look at our
announcements,
bingo
these
cards.
are expected.
Don't look at mine.
Neither are doing great, to be honest.
They're doing. Yeah, we should have done 9. You're like, no, dude.
I thought more would be better.
That's not how it works.
Well, I know that now.
American cartoon
and an American
is
cartoon
about aliens. So please avoid a
But Ugly
specific haunted
Martians.
New Mexican town for your safety.
Oh, the Men in Black cartoon?
I don't think so. No, they would have played. Is it? I don't think it is. No, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before. It's funny because I tried to guess like weird cartoons, like Cadillacs and. It'd be funny if Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was on it. That's my only one, I guess. Spiral Zone. Spiral Zone has way too many episodes. I think but they could put that on the SD Blu-ray.
I mean, they did the Sonic show, which has 65 episodes.
Yeah, well, I think it's
quite a thing, right?
I've never heard of this cartoon in my life.
Talk about Nightmare Project. Just that when we left off on one that was simple, we go to one of the more.
Why it says all episodes, but it doesn't have a count. How many episodes is the show?
Interesting. So
They
this
said
is an interesting
65 or something
concept
like
for a
that.
show too, right? Because it takes the idea of Roswell,
no, you said
alien
that. Damn
abductions,
it.
but
You
like,
gaslit
applies
me.
all sorts of supernatural phenomena to it, not
Well,
just the
that's
alien stuff.
The interesting thing, it sort of goes with the idea that everything supernatural.
It's 40
for
episodes,
hundreds of
okay.
years was in fact aliens,
Okay.
and by the time that Roswell happens, that's when people get wise to it and decide we have to deal with it before it gets us. And the show at times skews very serialized. Characters will return, stories will be ongoing. A lot of the people who worked on it would work on other shows through the 90s that kind of went with the same vein, but very, very good show overall, honestly.
Yeah, it's a very serialized show for a kids cartoon. I remember that. I remember trying to watch it as a kid and it being very hard to get into it because of that.
We had to eyeball episode orders.
I was looking up the guy who made this show. He did X-Men. He worked on X-Men Evolution.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember bringing
and,
it up to you guys.
The
Like, hey,
Legend of
there's like a
Zelda
weird, like, this
cartoon
has
from
like
the
a
90s.
one of those situations where we
I
need
guess
to
it's
make sure that the
80s,
episode order
89.
is correct.
Excuse me, Princess. It's probably a line he
It's
wrote.
not 100% clear there is a correct order. We just had to make it as correct as we could. Because there are various different orders that have been used officially. We think it
Nutshek
about as good
4K.
as it could at this point.
Yeah, taking into account that
Well, the
show
Nutshek was
has
done in
real
vectors, so you can make it
continuity,
8K.
Yeah,
or
you can make
Nutshek
it.
very
You can make it
important,
8K
so
quality.
We try to make it as
We're gonna make
consistent as
MG
possible
Geist
with
in
the overarching
vectors,
story.
so we can keep
And
remastering.
for this
it
STBD, we were
more
actually
and more.
able to get the pre-upscaled master, so this looks a bit better than the streaming, right? That's out there right now.
Yeah, actually, we probably got 3 or 4 copies of the Masters, and most of them had the same glitches on them. But the one that we ended up going with for all but a handful of episodes are like almost pixel perfect. Like I could not ask for better. There were a handful of episodes where we had to use lower quality copies because that was just all we had. But this is the best this show will probably ever look in the future.
Yeah, it looks really good. I think in the end only 4 or 5 were the lower quality ones, just because there was nothing else. I'd rank the video a bit below Street Sharks, which was, I think, one of the better SDBDs we ever did.
Street Sharks is unusually good.
Yes, this is a...
Yeah, well,
this
with
is
Street
better
Sharks,
than
they had
Discotek,
Vin
especially
Diesel
what it looked
advertising
like
those, so
originally
of course they had
when we
better.
had to then
Vin Diesel had
correct
the master. He's someone who was trying to get.
Well, that's pretty exciting because this is.
thankfully-
Have you
this
ever
is
seen that
definitely
video
one
of
those
Vin
shows
Diesel
that
with the
has
Street
a
Shark?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That has
Mhm.
people
Oh,
who
yeah, yeah, yeah.
have been searching
I-
out
yeah.
and waiting for episodes.
And I think
You know that
after
Harry
the whole
Partridge is the
video
one that brought that to
cut
people's
off
attention?
episode 10 or 20.
Yeah.
I don't
They only
think
got
that was
part
full
way in.
release.
Yeah. It was never complete
sounds
on
about right.
DVD, so for the first time you can have the entire show in your collection.
And closed captions on every episode also.
Yep.
As is the norm for our cartoons nowadays.
Very cool. Always good to have. So that's pretty cool. Really interesting Western animated series is coming.
The
to
hearing
standard
impaired
def on
should
Blu-ray.
suffer.
And since this is the first time it's complete. It's not even a rescue. This is
I know,
all
they
new.
should
It's
just
stuff that's never been
they
on
should
video
just
before.
intuit what's going on.
That's what
pretty
I'm
great.
saying.
Something to celebrate. All right, and I think we only have one more announcement for our extended program, and this is to be careful of ladies with swords. But remember, if an alien princess saves you, let her do it.
Outlanders? Oh!
A holy knight of Saint Evascus.
From the creator of Thunderjet?
So easily.
Chad,
I didn't get anything.
Chad, did you? I got one.
The duties of a wife. Mama, what were
I
they again?
get
Oh, yeah.
fucking
You must
shit.
always back your man.
Wait.
Oh yeah. I'm
Did I not
backing
put?
my man,
I didn't put Outlanders on mine. I just told you to put it on yours, and you didn't.
Yeah, no, I
Neither
didn't-
of us
I
are
didn't
getting
see your
Outlanders,
one.
Chad.
Why can't you just find
Well, you should have put it on yours. I didn't know what it was.
I was
The
like,
first
oh,
time I ever
Outlanders
seen
is
it.
a good guess.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is that?
I'm not a virgin. Yeah, instead you're a skanky.
Now I know what
It's
the
by
hell it is.
Choji
I'll put that
Manabe.
back. You know, I am aware of Shoji Manabe.
Joji.
Joji Manabe. I mean, sorry. Yeah, I'm aware of his brother, Shoji.
You've never
Not
okay.
that familiar with
You've
Joji.
never heard of Outlanders?
No.
I'm talking to the guy in the chat. Next, you're gonna tell me you've never heard of Thunderjet.
I haven't heard of Thunderjet either.
Stop LARPing that you don't know about Joji Manabe.
That's a good spot to end it. So I love.
Yeah, Sean Schemmel's in the dub.
Animation that is on display.
This was it was dubbed by Central Park Media back in the day.
Out on Blu-ray.
Cool little show. Love that dub. That's
Yeah.
just so goofy.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of the original artist Joji Manabe. He's got a bunch of different titles, Caravan Kid, and it's his stuff. It's a specific attitude to the characters and the action. Very like mid to late '80s. Very fun.
I swear to God,
So this is
Black
a-
Pink
this is an
Lipstick, you
Astro
are
Retro
fucking
Master,
Hayden
right?
and you're trolling me.
It is. It
You just have fucking
Nobody could
Hayden's
find his own
mannerisms
elements,
and like the
and so we
cadence
were
of your
stuck with the
typing.
original master from
I mean,
the
there's just
mid-80s,
people who are
and
clones.
shockingly,
They're
it did
duplicates.
amazing things with it. The contrast isn't quite what we would hope, but everything else is like razor sharp. We were able to resolve a lot of interlacing issues, and so it looks darn good. I must say.
They're never gonna release
way
it,
better than
guys.
expected.
It is among my favorite.
I've been waiting for years.
They should put the quote from Joji Manabe about this OVA where he said, the director tried to turn this into an ecchi urusei yatsura.
You look at it for a bit and you're not sure if it's an upscale or if it's native.
There are some places that's 100% true. There's other places where you can tell, but it looks so amazing you kind of don't care when you understand the film.
Yeah, the films are probably not coming back, so this is, you know,
Yeah.
it's a half step down at most.
It's mostly in like those shots where characters are really small, which is where upscales can fall short. But it looks great.
For sure, Shapes doesn't know about this either.
Interlacing was a little tricky, but we got it to be super. We got
Shapes
it back
has
to
a
24,
Joji Manabe
eventually,
blindness,
and
where like
it
if a
looks really
Joji
good. I was
Joji
shocked
Manabe
that
work is in his periphery,
it looks
he
great.
just sees past
Yeah,
it.
it really does.
Considering how also the master itself, the black levels are a little crushy, just a little bit, but I would not be disappointed by this disc at all.
And one thing from the historical perspective is that it has the Japanese audio, obviously, but it also has
Both dubs. Yep.
Dubs.
One dub is noticeably better than the other.
English dub because it's a very
Okay, but do they have it where you can wear headphones and one dub goes in the one ear and one dub?
Yeah, I
goes
want
in
Sean Schemmel in one ear, and then whoever the horrible voice actor was in the other dub in the other.
Late 90s.
I'm not even like a Sean Schemmel fan, but like,
good,
God, he was much better than the other dub guy.
I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to say he did. I know he did Orgus, but
yeah. I don't know if he did this one.
This is that group, and also notably, the lead is played by Trish Ledoux, who is actually the editor
translator
of An America magazine at the time, and
Yeah.
not a professional voice actress. I think she does a pretty good job, but you can kind of tell that she's a dilettante working with professionals.
She's the one that
She's
made
got a
that
charm
fake
to it. I've always
quote about Rumiko Takahashi saying
the newer
you
dub
shouldn't
is a
ask
little bit
questions like
more,
that
more
in
tightened
terms
up.
of Ranma.
This
Can
is gonna,
Ranma get
once
pregnant?
Again, going to be coming to us over the winter, and
That's
we can
funny.
go ahead and mark
Funny that she made that
Outlander
fake quote and said it
as
was real.
Rescued. So
Oh,
like
she
we said
made it
earlier,
up?
Yeah,
Damn,
she made it
that's
up. Yeah.
slate of releases. Some of these are right around the corner.
Why would you
first,
make something
female
up like
prisoner-
that?
female Prisoner Scorpion movie,
People just did that back in the day.
Outlanders will be
Couldn't
part
check 'em on
of
it.
our October pre-orders, which are live.
There's old
now.
people who do that all the time.
Yeah,
so.
I mean that's the fucking Ghost Stories situation.
So pretty cool.
Yeah,
guys.
it's
Now,
something
we
where
are
people who didn't grow up on the
So,
internet are like, I could
final,
just lie all the time. I could just make things
Thanks for
up.
sticking with us for all these years,
And nobody
man.
will check.
It's been a blast to be able
No
to work
one
on all
will
these
ever
cool cartoons
know.
from even my
That
childhood,
fucking
you know?
that's the
I'm glad
guy.
people love this stuff
Not Dick
and,
Dastardly.
keep us employed.
What's
I'll
this
steal
fucking-
it. Dan Backslide.
Dan Backslide. Yeah, I'm pretty.
Been able to
No
carry
one
on
will
this
ever
long.
know.
You couldn't do it without everybody's support.
Well,
I guess people still do that, but it's mostly like an old person thing. You notice that with like people. Who have,
Yeah. Blackpink
Like, just
lipstick.
make
You
it
are
trap.
absolutely Hayden, and I'm not gonna let you gaslight me anymore.
Yeah, Dan Back. Oh yeah, I see Dan Backslide in the chat now. People who are trying to get the name, but yeah, just people.
We announced so much.
I guess young people still alive, but I feel like I notice it more with like older people.
Yeah, they are so used to a world where you can't immediately Google things.
Yeah, it's just think of like what is, a good example is
George Lucas does. Like I love George, but George fucking does it.
Just make some stuff up.
We're doing because you're gonna freak out.
I'll just weave a tale.
Even more good stuff.
Are you saying we understand anime fan once?
We definitely understand anime fan
Yes.
once.
Ever look back at all the stuff that we've done over like the however many years?
George
you've been
Lucas
doing
saying that Jabba was always supposed to be a slug and not a guy in a costume when he had like the quote unquote stand-in is like a named actor. And he's literally wearing a costume. Like no, that dude was supposed to be fucking Jabba. It's like, okay, you changed your mind, that's fine.
Fall behind doing.
Yeah, it's
3 or 4
fine. Yeah,
times.
no.
It's like how?
George, I still love you. George, you can make 30 more Jar Jars and I'd still love you.
Mm-hmm.
And George, we
Definitely.
love you.
I think
but
there's something right with
We're,
us.
we're the right kind of wrong for this kind of work.
I wonder if I mean the original scripts exist
Right,
out
well,
there. We
with
could
that,
it could have
that's
been like a
our, that's
budget
our
thing,
summer
and he's like, I
program,
want to
our,
make him a weird
Otakon
alien.
announcement bonanza.
And they're like, no, we
So,
can't.
to
We'll
the
make it a
audience out
name
there,
actor and
to
put him
all
in
of
a
our fans
costume.
and
And he's like,
friends,
I hate it. Cut it
thank
out
you
of the
for
movie.
watching. Now
I'm an
go
editor,
watch
so
your
I could
stuff.
cut it.
Bye-bye.
And if we make another one, we could put a big slug.
Where's one?
Just like-
slug.
I always wanted a big slug. I mean, Return of the Jedi is where he got really into puppets, so I feel like that's where the slug came from. He just wanted weird puppets.
Yeah, that's the stream. I'll show our.
Well, I fucking lost, I guess.
Yeah,
Lose again.
None of us got bingo, but you could have at least gotten Outlanders.
I guess I could get Pawnee Pony Dash. You win this time, Discotek. I guess time to pre-order Pawnee Pony Dash.
Pawnee Pony Dash and Penguin Drum are like definitely things I want to grab. Yeah, so I guess we can chill out for like another like 5 minutes or so, just talk about our thoughts or anything, and then we can just like you know, what did you guys think? Anything you're excited about? No? Okay.
Damn. No, it takes them a little while to.
Yeah, I know. There's like a bit of a delay.
There's like quite a bit of a delay because they were like telling us Dan backslide forever, and I was like, that was like a minute ago.
It was so long ago.
It was so long ago. I'm dying now.
The Jaws clue? Oh, what was the Jaws clue?
Toradora.
No, Toradora was the tiger. Was a Tigger. Because the tiger. And then Hayden you didn't miss it. You've been here under a different name. I swear to God, I need Hayden and Blackpink Lipstick to say something at the exact same time right now. I need you to both start typing endlessly so I could. And if you can't, then I've found you out, and you're not gonna bamboozle me.
Is there a shark in Pico?
Memories 4K is cool. Yeah, no Simpsons SD Blu-ray, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, Simpsons. Simpsons with but yeah, our SD Blu-ray, we made sure to do the widescreen edition. So
yeah, the one that cuts off the fucking Duff beer thing.
Yeah, I just want to watch zoomed in The Simpsons.
We don't need to talk about it that much, but the lovely complex controversy is not Discotek's fault. That is Sound Cadence's fault.
It's mostly one person's fault in particular.
I couldn't help but notice we didn't get any announcements of new Sound Cadence dubs either. That's interesting. Anyway.
Yeah, no, they got the Chad dubs.
You know, you know what's funny? Is
I just quickly talk over.
Chad dubs. Chad does all the voices. But they've been Animego's been using Skyset, and they're pretty new. But the one dub I've seen from them was really solid. So the Skyset dub of Primrose was pretty solid. So I'm excited to see where they go from here. James has been saying that, like, yeah, they're really hard workers and they're really like growing like really well. So I'm excited to see what they do. I'm ignoring Hayden in the chat. You are just gaslighting me.
Yeah, I'm on Media OCD right now, and I'm not seeing Pawnee Pony Dash. Where are you?
Yeah, they should have called each other the R word. Truth, you're right. That's why I watched the Super Gals dub, so I could hear the voice actress for Nami say it.
The AI dubs are so bad.
They're really funny though.
They are kind of funny, I guess.
It's just it does kind of ruin the experience of good shows, but
I mean,
Animego is not dubbing out of North Carolina anymore, as far as I know. I don't know where SkySet is located. I think they're just all remote because they have people from like all over. I know in the Primrose dub, John Swayze was like the big name that they had attached. He's not like a big name, but it's a pretty small cast and a pretty small production. So they did manage to get John Swayze for a character, and that was like the biggest name in the cast list I noticed.
Let's at Ikuhara on Twitter and tell him Penguin Drum's coming out. Ikuhara, your show's coming out again. I guess, did they lose Yuri Kuma Arashi?
I think Funimation still has it, right?
Do they still have it? I don't know.
I bought it on Blu-ray fairly recently. I think I bought it when we were watching Penguin Drum, which was like last year, right?
Yeah.
You Are Under Arrest. I'm pretty sure Sentai has You Are Under Arrest because it's streaming.
Yeah, it got released on streaming. Yeah, in HD, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's on High Dive.
Is High Dive not on like consoles?
I don't think it is because I always use the browser for it.
Sony like no, we can't have another anime streaming service on this. It'd be nice.
Oh yeah, David Wald and Brian Massey. I didn't I guess I just forgot. But yeah, David Wald has been in a couple dubs. He's been in I know him from like My Hero Academia. And then Brian Massey, he is the uncle of the guy who played Cory in the House. That's not a joke. He's an anime dub voice actor, and he's the like step uncle for the kid that, well, he's not a kid, he's like 30 now, but the guy that played Cory in the House. I'm pretty sure he was Lad Russo in the Baccano dub. Chad's just vomiting because I'm talking about dubs now.
Yeah, I know. Ew, gross.
David Wald is the guy who got his mail thrown away by Crunchyroll. Yes.
Yeah, David Wald. He was Golgo 13 in the dub,
the TV series. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that dub though.
We did watch it subbed because it's a fucking Stephen Foster dub, and there's random characters that have joke voices, and it's like that's not a joke character, man.
I would say that that show has a really unique. I feel like the dubbing for that, they specifically got older actors.
Yes,
so
yeah,
like,
it's
a
really
bunch
cool.
of people from like 70s and
there's just like
early 80s.
There's just like a single one-off episode where he has to fight a cult, and the cult leader is Shuichi Ikeda. Just cool stuff like that. Like every episode has stuff like that.
Yeah, and then in the dub, it just there's a guy who would talk like this.
And he's like, "Yes, I am the cult leader." It's like, okay, well that was Char in Japanese.
Oh, it's the voice of Emma Sheen. She isn't in that much stuff. I'm glad they got her for this. But it's a lot of older actors. So a lot of actors have really nice texture to their voice. It's a bunch of like old guys and stuff. I really appreciated what they did with the Japanese on that. And then in the dub, it's the same 5 voice actors.
Yeah, in the dub,
every
episode, the new episodic character that shows up is Elite Gordiola.
Yeah, they couldn't get like I'm trying to think of like who's a prestige English voice actor, and that
what's the Sword Art Online guy's dad, right? I forget it. What is his name?
Yeah, what's his name? Fucking. But he what is it? Why am I blanking on
who is the
his
Sword
name?
Art Online guy too? I forget his name too. I'm not looking at the chat because I want to remember it on my
own. I'm looking at. Okay, he voices Makoto Naegi and Danganronpa. Let me Google that. It's Bryce Papenbrook. His dad is what's his dad's name? God damn it!
Is it Jim Papenbrook?
No.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. But I was gonna say when they dubbed that out,
I think Bob Papenbrook was dead.
Yeah, that would have been a classic. That would have been the kind. Yeah, he died in 2006, so he died before the show ever came out.
Okay,
but that'd be like the kind of voice they would get. If you were doing something equivalent, but I mean, they're never going to do something like that for a dub, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, Channing Tatum was in the Demon Slayer dub. Was he good or was he like embarrassing?
I imagine he's good. I feel like Channing Tatum.
You never know when they do like a a celebrity like that. Like fucking Ronda Rousey's the worst voice actor ever. I guess she's not like an actor. Yeah. She's like a athlete.
Wrestler.
Yeah.
An athlete that wrestling is kind of acting. A lot of wrestlers are fine and stuff. Fucking Rowdy Piper, come on, he's great in
They Live.
And yeah, I was gonna say the Hell Comes to Frogtown. Hell yeah. I was say Beautiful Joe. It is weird that the Beautiful Joe dub didn't get the people from the video game.
Well, I think the dub was like way lower, like because like the game dub at least has like D. Bradley Baker,
yeah,
and some like higher. I think it's a little higher profile, and then like the let me see. Beautiful Joe. I wonder if there's like a comparison you can find. I know the second half of that show is like, it might actually be like genuine lost media. I've never seen like the second half of that show posted anywhere. I know the first half, the dub is found, but like, and there's probably like rips of the Japanese, but I've never seen the second half of the Beautiful Joe anime. Yeah, Geneon cheaped out, but Geneon was like, they were, I think that was during their like Dark Age, and then I guess Dark Age. I mean, they died right after, so you know, it's weird to say a Dark Age because that makes you go, oh, but then they came back. No, they didn't. They were crumbling, and then they died. And then people were like, Geneon was making horrible business decisions, and then everyone was like, clearly piracy did this. Geneon was like dumping, like, they were just dumping money on the table because they wanted to get the licenses over all the other companies. And they were like just so desperate to outbid everyone. They were just dumping piles and piles of money. And then they were charging people like $200 for 26 episode shows. And then when they're horrible, and then they had to make their money back by sending their dubs out to like Blue Water and even Hong Kong, like Chibi Vampire, they dubbed in fucking Hong Kong, and it sounds terrible. And then their business model starts collapsing because they were just throwing money at everything. And then everyone's like, I mean, this piracy did this. It's just piracy, man. If only there wasn't piracy, then this would have worked.
Can't believe they've done.
And then, yeah, no, and then and then 2008, the financial crisis happens, and they're still doing this shit, and people are like, it's piracy. Piracy did this. Geneon was 70% of the ads appearing in a couple of anime magazines were Geneon. And so when Geneon went under, those magazines went under as well. And people were like, piracy did this. I can't believe piracy did this. Yeah, HD version of Brain Powered and Guyver would have been great.
Yeah. I guess I was gonna say I never bothered getting Brain Powered on DVD. I don't even think it's easy. I don't know if it's that easy to get, but I'm just waiting for them to release it now because the HD came out not that long ago.
I believe that Sentai announced it, that they had licensed it, but they never released it because
that was like years ago. That was before Blu-ray.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like over 10 years ago.
It was actually, I believe, at the same announcement that they announced that they were doing Big O, they announced like, hey, we got a bunch of Sunrise titles, and I believe Brain Powered was on there. Better Man was on that, and I believe Better Man did come out, but I think Better Man was only released for like a week. It was one of those like Ideon things where it's like, oh no, because Better Man, I believe Better Man was maybe Blu-ray, it may have been DVD, but let me check eBay real quick. I'm gonna check Better Man.
Let's see how much those. I'm gonna check how much those Ideon Blu-rays are. I just have gold on a shelf in my. Let's see here. How much? They're like insane. Yeah, like 350. 350.
I don't see Better Man Blue. Maybe it was DVD.
Yeah, $700. Just like that MD guy shirt, $700. You know, just drop that. How much is Victory Gundam now that it's out of print? Let's see. Just thinking of shows I enjoy.
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff. I don't think Sentai actually released Better Man. I think that was one of the ones where they got the license but didn't do anything with it. Yeah, the
brand new. Why is it brand new Victory Gundam $465?
Sounds like a steal.
The first part. The second part is $30, but the first part is like $500.
That's really funny.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, Better Man. I think Better Man was one where they got the license but didn't actually release. Similar to Brain Powered. Big O was one where they absolutely did. You know. I'm hoping honestly that G Kids gets. I mean, if Discotek got it, I wouldn't be disappointed. But I feel like G Kids could do the Gundam license like justice, right?
Yeah, I think so. They do good releases. I was gonna say, it would be nice to have. I gotta say that I think the only pre-2000s Gundam I'm missing is 8th MS Team.
Damn. Okay.
I'm looking at that now, and it's $150.
Okay. I mean the one
Japanese release. What the fuck?
Damn.
What is the English one? Okay, $200. That's nice.
Yeah, the one I'm missing is Gundam Wing, which I didn't pick up because I'm not the big. I've said this before. I'm not the biggest fan of Wing, but I'm missing Gundam Wing and Endless Waltz. And so like from one end, I'm like, I'm not even the biggest fan of it. But then like the OCD collector in me is like, ooh, but it should be on that shelf.
Yeah, no, I feel like they had those things, those Gundam Seed box sets with the dub on them for like $50.
It was like $80, but it was like
it was
the only way to get. And I remember I'm so mad at this guy. I don't know who he is. He's just some rando who caught a stray. But you know, someone was like, I'm so sick of people talking about how the old Gundam Seed dub is hard to find. It's literally in this special edition that always goes on sale. And I remember replying, dude, that special edition has been out of print, or it has been out of stock for 3 months, and I don't think it's coming back. And he was like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back soon. It never came back. Sorry, man. Nah, you were wrong side of history. You're on the wrong side of history, man.
Yeah, I wish they released that box.
I'm gonna find his tweet and just quote retweet him. Wrong side of history.
Yeah, I would have definitely got. I didn't get that because we didn't watch Seed yet, so
yeah.
I was like, everyone shits on this show, but I liked it enough that I would have definitely would have been happy to get it. But I mean, I think I bought Victory secondhand because people were fucking complaining about that on the internet all the time. Like, because I got it like close to when the Blu-rays came out, but it's like, I'll get it secondhand. I don't need to buy it new. And then I ended up loving it. And I was like, well, fuck. I should have got these new.
Oh my god.
But now,
hold on. I think I should delete this tweet. I found it. I searched my old tweets and I found one from 2016. Okay.
What did you say about Gundam Seed?
I'm gonna say it's a cancer on anime alongside Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh yes. Yes.
I like both of those shows.
Why do you say you hated Haruhi Suzumiya? What'd she do?
I was just being a hater.
I guess it was cool at the time.
It was the cool thing to do. Listen, if you were on A, you were anti-moe. That's just how it was.
Yeah, moe's trash.
I've changed. I'm trying to find that tweet where I was arguing with the guy that like the Seed dub does need to get re-released on.
Yeah, that would be nice.
His name is Trafalgar Log, which is a funny name. Okay, don't be mean to this person. I am gonna quote retweet it with wrong side of history. Don't actually be mean to him. I'm just being like a little goofy. Just I want to get the tone straight. I'm just being a little silly. Don't actually like.
Put that in quotation marks so everyone knows.
Okay. Oh, don't put just being silly in quotation marks.
Yeah, no one could possibly misunderstand when you put the quote. People should just do that on every post, quotation marks. What is it? There's like I'm trying to think of what.
Should I put tone tag being silly?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like there's like a robot in like Knights of the Old Republic that talks like that. I think it's Knights of the Old Republic. I might be thinking of Mass Effect. It's been a long time since I played those. But there's one that says the tone of what they're saying at the end of every sentence. I think that's how everyone should talk online, and then we would all understand each other like new types. But then there would be an evil person who tone tags it incorrectly. But we should put those people in jail.
We should.
And then everyone would understand each other perfectly.
Oh, someone referenced the Haruhi Suzumaya. I think I have that on the soundboard. Let me check. Haruhi Suzumaya. Good on the side.
That came through. Okay, yeah. I forgot that you could just do sound effects.
Very special secret. I'm the only one who knows about tiny people living in our walls.
I'll play that again.
That?
Very special secret. I'm the only one who knows about tiny people living in our walls.
The tiny people living in our walls is from the opening to The Littles, the Deke cartoon.
Sorry, I played Kiriyamato crying over it.
I guess I'd have to go through these to find the Haruhi Suzumaya.
Oh, here. I have it.
In 2006, we have Haruhi Suzumaya.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
Frequently used. I don't think I've used that ever. How is that in there? Be like, hey, we heard you talking about it. Put it to the top, baby.
Yeah, he said the collector's edition would always go on sale and is probably going to come back at some point, and it never came back from when that tweet was made. Wrong side of history.
Damn. Is the Golgo 13 TV show? Oh yeah, is that not available? Is it
I believe that's out of print. Yeah.
Shit. I need all the. I got in the Golgo 13 after it was all out of print, so put that shit back up. I need it.
Do we have a button nose on the soundboard?
Button nose? I don't know. Let me. No, I don't have the button nose.
Okay, well, I guess I'll play the button nose theme and then we'll head out. So.
Okay, well here.
I'm Todd McFarlane, creator of Spawn.
Okay, you should be able to hear this. Chad, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but
it'll be fine.
The chat.
I can live. I can imagine it.
Okay. Okay, this is our signing. This is us signing off, everyone.
Yeah, I did so good on bingo this time, guys. I can't believe they announced all of them. All 25.
If you unmute the stream, you can hear it, but you'll also hear me talking right now. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Hey, little button nose, everybody knows. All the ruler up and everybody knows.
Where everything's so sweet. Hey.